So that's how,
That's too deep for me.
but I feel like that couldn't have been done not on purpose.
Yeah,
I did it.
Koji,
you did it.
yay!
I'm
My
gonna,
body is
I'm
ready.
gonna mute us, but I'm gonna mute me, and then I'm gonna
Ooh.
mute this combo so I can check the thing. Have the.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ugh. Ugh. Oh, so did you hear about Prey, Leon?
You also need to check your mic. Why does Bob mic sound much better than yours when you're
Yeah,
using the
that's
same mic?
how. How is that my mic? That
I'm
doesn't
not.
make
I'm
sense.
not using the snowball. I'm using my headset.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not going to use the snowball unless if there's like a bunch of people in the room, or if there's like for example, if I'm like playing games locally and then I call someone like who's not present,
that
but they
doesn't
want to
make
hear
sense. My
everybody.
my mic wasn't like that yesterday, was it, Leon?
Yeah.
Mm.
Did it
So
did Skype decide to just fucking give me fucking I'm gonna use your laptop mic, you fuck?
Probably.
so did you hear about Prey 2 being reconfirmed, but is now just Prey?
Don't tell Paul Revere. Yes, it did. That's why. How is it now?
Hold on a
Amazing.
moment.
Actually, doesn't sound bad.
Don't tell Paul Revere too
Alright, much better. Yeah.
late.
I had to go back to the past to reconfirm.
Crash as ADD. Crash at ADD. You get it from Skylanders. Use a protective sheet.
So now that we're on stream, I can read my. Tell me if I'm correct. I'm gonna read my prediction on how the Ubisoft conference went down. One second.
And I saw the whole debacle.
Oh, good. So,
I
all
wasn't
right,
there, but I was also disappointed.
all right.
No,
So,
I wasn't. I never had any stake in
so
it to begin with.
here's my status. I can't watch Ubisoft press conference right now, but I have a feeling it's gonna go down like this. Ubisoft would like to present you with their new game they've been working on that we think you'll love. It's called Watchtower. In this game, you climb up watchtowers and reveal more watchtowers to climb up. Along the way, you can collect blue dots that don't do anything akin to side quests in other sandbox games, but without the effort. There's also a bit of combat in the game where you fight red dots with a bunch of cool combos that only require you to mash one button. And they try to attack you back, you could just press the stop attacking me button, and then they'll stop and die. Watchtower's coming out in 2021, and we hope you'll enjoy it. I also want to let the viewers know that because we like Watchtowers in our video games so much, that we're going to change our name from Ubisoft to Watchtower to signify this event. Please be excited for the boat combat DLC that will come down a couple years later.
Bob, I would like to say that that was true, but you are 100% off the ball. First off,
when you were gonna say collectibles, I thought you were gonna say you can also collect mini watchtowers.
Oh my
off,
god, I should have.
Ubisoft started with their
Watchtower
most
collectibles.
classic of IP, Dance, Dance, Dance the Dance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
After
fuck.
that, they had they showed, I think it was South Park next, where it's like, ooh, that's South Park, and wow, that's witty humor. That's really good. Oh, by the way, if you pre-order the new game, you'll get the old game for free. Wow, that's amazing. And that dialogue was actually really funny. Then we started going down the downward spiral. First we had a Star Trek virtual simulator. Lawrence, what the hell's his name? Reading Rainbow guy? What is his name? Lawrence something. Anyway, he's Reading Rainbow guy. And
Just
reading
call him Jody LaForge because that was his name in freaking Star Trek.
Joey LaForge was there, and they did a Star Trek virtual simulator, which they described you could do this with your friends. To which I replied, "What friends?" Then there was a bunch of other things.
Now you can be in the holodeck.
And then there was an Eagle simulator. Then Leon called me and we had a discussion about his job. And then my job was discussed live on stream. After that, the guy that's making the Assassin's Creed movie came out, and they spent just about 7 minutes talking about the movie and the passions about the movie. Then they cut to a trailer that wasn't really a trailer. It was behind the scenes with some snippets of the footage. I replied, I don't care because I don't have an affiliation with Assassin's Creed, just like a lot of these Ubisoft IPs. What I do have an affiliation with is Caffeine Man and Rayman. But where were those guys? It's your 30th anniversary. Do you not have those iconic figures? Well, fuck you. And then to top it all off, they talked about Watch Dogs. Didn't care about that either. And then they decided to end their conference with a brand new IP. Steep. For all you mountain folk that want to look at mountains and pretend that you're doing esports on mountains. Because, you know, if you could actually do these things, wouldn't you rather do it in real life? But no, you could simulate yourself trying to have that exhilarating fun of going down those snowy mountains on a game. A sandbox game. Who cares? That's how you end your conference. Go away.
That roundup actually, like, backed by the Nintendo E3 beepity boop music, it sounded semi-official.
Ubisoft, what are we doing? We don't know what direction we're going. We're doing this and this and this, but we'll find footing one day. You know what I think Ubisoft is? It's the third-party game developer that just never went away.
Kinda.
They just kept on plowing through. They just never faded.
They just keep on keeping on. They just ha 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 staying alive.
Staying alive. So men, now let's talk about something that's official for here. It is the final boss of E3. It's Nintendo.
It's Nintendo. Are they gonna announce a new pack of cards? Who knows?
Are they gonna announce another stupid figure that DeeJay will probably buy? Just like he already bought 3 fucking Kirby figures and the Splatoon women. There's the echo.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you.
All right. Were you able to hear me before?
Were you talking before?
Yeah, it was.
I
No,
guess
we
your
couldn't hear
I guess your headset decided to tell you to go fuck yourself.
I think that's what it did because I literally like had to unplug it and plug it back in. Now it's fine. I was saying, fucking. God damn it! Now I forgot. Fucking. I hate everything.
Nintendo.
No, like with you, it's relating to Ubisoft. Yeah, I turned the stream on for 5 seconds. Then all of a sudden, children came out on stage and started dancing, and then I cried and turned it off. Like they literally started their con with cringe.
There was a
I
man.
couldn't. They've embraced the cringe.
Then they talked about the thing that happened. It was like you don't go from yay dancing to that. That's a little.
And fuck off with the movie thing. Seriously.
That
Fuck
went on
off.
way too long. Because you know what it is? They had that fucking couch there. And you know what? For Matt and Trey Parker, good. They deserve that. People actually want to hear them talk.
Yeah, right. And at least
And I'm a movie buff. Well, I'm going into movie production. I can't say I'm a movie buff. I haven't fucking seen many iconic films of this year.
you know what's important? At least Trey and Matt were talking about video games.
Some
not
would say they're
fucking
entertaining.
movies. Like, okay, fuck it. I know it's a movie based off a video game, but that is a really poor loophole to put it at your E3 conference. You're
I mean, when
wasting
PlayStation
everybody's
did it
time.
with superheroes, I was even pissed off. Like, don't fucking do this. No one fucking cares.
Oh, with fucking Powers?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I hear Powers is actually good though.
Yeah, but you don't talk about it at E3, the gaming expo.
True, but I don't think they spent nearly as long talking about Powers as they did.
Oh no, not as long as they did with the
No,
game.
no.
You know what game that I was liking? It was For Honor, and the guy that came out is like, you know, he looks like a guy that would run a D&D campaign.
For Honor's the only game that made me like really like hype from Ubisoft.
Here's the question though: is it the game that I'm thinking of, or is it like a multiplayer thing, and they just showed a weird way of it that would appeal to me? But I don't know if that's the whole game.
It is going to be multiplayer, I think.
But is there going to be a single player thing? Because if there's no single player, then I'm just turned off.
This.
Because that's the thing, like, and I was commenting on this, and I was telling Leon about this, like, so many games right now, and this is coming from a collector's perspective. Like, all these online multiplayer games, they're great, they're all that stuff, but they're not going to be around years later. They're going to be gone.
I mean, that's what Super Bunny Hop brought up in his bots video.
Yeah, and I honestly agree with him. Like, there needs to be something that makes it, last.
That's why I think Blizzard probably has, like, that in mind with Overwatch, because at least you can play bots in that game. So if that game, for whatever reason, and I don't think that's ever going to happen because Blizzard, but, like, if that game ever went offline, I'm sure they'd be like, hey, we'll still let you play bot matches, though, for, 100 years later.
Yeah, that actually is smart.
Yeah, and like I like that Blizzard, for as much shit as people talk about Overwatch from time to time, like, oh, there's no story mode, and I to some level I agree. One thing I really wish they at least did, Pat actually brought it up in the Best Friends cast, is I wish they had like little bio sections for each of the characters.
Well, don't they have comics that people are making, or?
Oh yeah, there's comics, and those are fucking great, but my issue is there's nothing in the game that tells you about these cool characters. Because Overwatch has cool characters. They have really cool backstories and really cool lore. Cool. But we're not learning anything about them really by playing the game outside of the quips they have in game. And those are cool as fuck if you know the characters. Like Roadhog and Junkrat are my favorite characters because they're just Australian junker guys who are terrorists.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Keep on talking about Overwatch.
Like Junkrat and Roadhog are my favorite characters because they're just the junk boys. And they're from Australia, and literally their entire backstory is like they blow things up. They're pretty much terrorists before joining Overwatch.
They're Mad Max characters.
Yeah. And they're cool, and they have like a little, like they had a comic where that took place in Australia as to why they pretty much joined Overwatch. And what's great is like their dynamic is Junkrat is the mouth and Roadhog is the muscle, and surprisingly the common sense. Because like Junkrat is a genius, but he's fucking crazy due to like radiation fucking with his brain. So he's just mentally unstable, where Roadhog constantly needs a breathing apparatus, but he's like the smart, quiet one. And that's actually shown in the game, where before you start a match, those two have dialogue with one another, where Roadhog's like, Don't go too crazy with the explosives. And then Junkrat's like, you don't worry about me, buddy. I'll be good.
I'm back.
I'm like, yeah, I actually think DeeJay would like Junkrat and Roadhog the best.
Those do sound like names I would like.
Again, I was telling Leon, they're just the Mad Max Junker characters.
Oh, Mad Max Junker characters.
Yeah, and they're both just basically terrorists before they joined Overwatch.
Are they as cool as Raiga and Fuga, though?
They're pretty fucking cool. Like,
they die for our sins?
They're pretty much buddy cops if buddy cops were terrorists.
Like, I'm imagining Raiga and Fuga as buddy cops.
One of them's the crazy brains with the talkative mouth, and the other one's the quiet one, who's also pretty smart. And he's the muscle. That's actually
a really good way to describe a buddy cop thing.
Yeah. And like, you'd probably like Roadhog the best because Roadhog, like, is fat and has a pig tattoo on his belly.
Yeah, there it is. Yep.
And
yep,
a pig
the traits.
And a pig mask that's his breathing apparatus.
There's the traits.
And he has a big dumb junk gun. Like, I don't know how that thing works. He literally just loads it up with all sorts of fucking scrap, and then it shoots. I'm not sure how that thing, like... but apparently Junkrat made it, and he's like a weapons genius. He's just crazy.
It's probably like... air...
like
has an air canister in it.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like but it's weird, because there's like two firing modes. It's a shotgun, and it can be like a mid-range shotgun.
It's a shotty.
Yep.
Slugs and buckshot,
Pretty much. And
and then ultimate buckshot.
and then I think like those two are my favorite characters because they just have so much going on. And like Junkrat's like he's got like fucking each tip of his hair is like on fire, and
Oh,
he's got a peg leg.
Leon,
Yeah.
it's their Nintendo thing on YouTube is live now.
Oh, is it?
Do you want to try that?
Let's do it.
All right, I'll give you the link. I'm subscribed to Nintendo only for the trailers, not for their treehouse. Don't care about those two personalities. One's an Asian girl. You get it?
Wait, is it starting?
No, it's just they just put it live on YouTube too.
Do it live. Fuck it.
And
Are
I
you
hope
sure
that they
it's still not the bleepity bloop musics?
do the dun dun dun.
Apparently it's Zelda music now.
Because then I'm just gonna go dun 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 time.
Oh, that's fucking great. Someone made fan art of that chick in the mech from Overwatch, Diva, interacting with Kirby from Kirby
Yeah, it's just the
Robobot.
same thing. It's just the bleepity bloops.
That's amazing.
Dude, I want to play that game so bad. It looks so fucking good. Vinny's been playing it.
Oh, it's out?
Yeah, it's been out.
Oh, nice.
And then it made him think about that marvel of a game, Cube.
Yeah, it's just as live as it is on Twitch.
How will you defeat the evil cones with Cube?
Hold up. There's a funny tweet that I just scrolled past.
That's the fun tweet. I
So-
tweeted out some of your stuff from Facebook, by the way, Bob, to make you look cool.
Cool. So like Turbo Button, one of the guys I watch,
Turbo Butt.
Turbo Butt said Nintendo are starting off their stream with Pokemon Sun and Moon. Even in their E3 showings, they keep up their tradition of delaying Zelda.
Wait, hold on. Did they actually release a demo for Resident Evil 7?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even fucking know that.
Yeah, I think they said that at the end of showing it.
Apparently there's going to be a Bloodstained demo at some point during E3. That's for backers.
Yo, even my cousin's like that crappy Bandicoot Skylanders figure, though.
Ugh.
I love my cousin. She knows.
I feel like every time Sakura like gets
Sakurai?
Sakura from Street Fighter gets, because they released her official Street Fighter 5 art.
Ah.
Every time she gets older, that school uniform gets tinier and tinier. Maybe you need a wardrobe change.
No, keep it. I want to see them.
Them thighs.
Them thighs.
But it's like with Street Fighter, it's like you kind of get worn out of the thighs because all the women have big thighs.
Yeah.
Like, at least in Guilty Gear, you have...
What's her name? Rose doesn't have very big thighs.
No, she does. Come on.
No. All right, hold on.
Stop.
Hold on.
Stop.
This is more important than whatever's going to happen. I have to do research here, because I don't
Stop.
remember Rose having thighs for days.
Rose has thighs. At
Let me
least in
see.
Street Fighter 4. In Street Fighter 4, her thighs are huge. You just can't see it because she's wearing a skirt. And the skirt's not showing her thighs predominantly.
Oh, she's wearing a dress.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I'm not seeing it.
In Street Fighter 4, but I guess that's not fair because in Street Fighter 4,
Everybody's
everybody's fucking chunky in some sort of way. But even in like other games, like
Everyone
Chun-Li,
has Flintstone proportions.
Chun-Li and Cammy are constantly like the thigh masters. Like even new characters like Laura. The only character that I think doesn't have massive thighs in Street Fighter 5 is Karen.
Karen's cool.
Yeah, no, Karen's great. I'm actually really interested in that story mode. It looks surprisingly good.
It might make me buy the game.
They're doing it like NRS does do their if they do it like NRS does their story modes, it'll be good. because that's what it seems like they're doing. But I think Tekken 7 is going to be doing the best out of all of them because literally just cool ass Akuma Heihachi fight scene that seamlessly transitions into a real fight.
What did you think about that? Like when he was doing the Hadouken, it takes a couple of hits for him to cancel out of it.
What do you mean?
You didn't see that when they on the Microsoft thing, like when Akuma was doing some Hadouken, like Heihachi had to hit him like I think like 2 or 3 times to cancel it.
Because supers have armor in Tekken 7, but that being said, I think they finally put in a countermeasure to it, where if you hit for the amount of times you have to, they'll get staggered and are open to like combos.
Yeah,
so
there was when he staggered him, there was a trigger prompt I saw.
It de-incentivizes you to just throw supers out, which is good because I hate that shit.
Yeah,
I didn't like that when Tekken 7 was initially announced, and quite frankly, I'm really not a fan of the fact that it has supers to begin with. Like,
Tekken 7 looks so cool.
But that being said, they've introduced so many systems involving rage now, where I'd almost argue that doing supers might not even be as viable as it was.
Gotta go back to that basics.
Oh, yeah. Like,
the fundamentals.
I'm gonna play the shit out of Gigas. I don't care if he's bad. I'm gonna play the shit out of him. Gigas. Just look up a picture of Tekken 7 Gigas. He's just a big angry red guy. And I'm like, I'm playing
I haven't seen him. Let me see.
Big angry fucking red gorilla. Pretty much.
Wow, that is... Huh. There's a picture of that villain from Ben 10.
But yeah, like I was saying, like about Street Fighter female characters, like they go way too, like I think Capcom goes way too hard on the thighs and the camel toe at times. Like it's a bit too much. Where at least in Guilty Gear, the only character with fucking giant thighs is Ramlethal, but at least that's fine. Because like at least none of the other characters go in too hard on it.
And Jacko with that spooky booty.
Right? Like, okay, the Valentines are pretty much the ultimate waifus. They have everything somewhat for someone. Like, if you're a thigh man, you got Ramlethal. If you're a boob man, you got Elfelt. And if you like that booty, you got Jacko. And
yeah,
I guess
something for the whole family.
And I guess if you want a well-rounded middleman, you got original Valentine from Overture.
Oh, I'm gonna get spoiled with Pokemon. I just realized. Oh well.
And I guess if you're into goth chicks too.
We're looking at you, Taxi.
Yeah, I realized that recently. Like Rebel Taxi.
You just realized that he's super into goth.
Like, because I've been just diving into his videos. Like I binged his videos like a few days ago.
Binge Clone High, but whatever. Who said that?
Look, I'll watch Clone High when I'm done watching Mobile Suit. Why the fuck are you killing yourself, Gundam?
Was that you, Tom Green?
Why the fuck do so many characters kill themselves in Gundam? They need to stop.
Because they killed themselves because they didn't know.
No! It's like, okay, these characters, like, for example, what's her face? The chick that Kai falls in love with, she didn't have to kill herself.
I completely forget who that is.
Stupid bitch. Like, okay, the situation that she got, Miharu, that's her name. So
I don't remember her at all.
Exactly, because she was around for 2 episodes.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Remember when they arrived at the port city before they arrived in Jaburo, and they had to, before they had to cross the ocean? They were in that
Yes.
Like, that's where they kind of had their first, first meeting with General Revel. Like outside of just talking over comms. Like, that's where they physically met General Revel and made them all soldiers. So, like, during that whole thing, Kai had that little arc where he left White Base for an episode. Because he's like, I don't want to do work. I'm Kai. Fucking with his shit-ass Inuyasha voice.
That's
well,
him. That's Kai.
Well, he doesn't get cool until Zeta when he gets a fucking Belmont.
Kai, why are you leaving White Base? Shut up, Amuro. So then he leaves White Base and lives with this girl Miharu and her 2 shit-ass kids. And then you find out that, you know, like she's only working, she's a Xeon spy, but only to take care of the kids. Like, how do I teach these kids? So then she sneaks onto White Base, and then Kai's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And she like, I just wanna, And he's like, "It's fine. I know you're spying, and I know you're just doing it for the kids. I won't tell anybody." Like, so technically,
So secret.
so it's fine. Kai, not only just coming back from White Base after fucking trying to desert, now is, is okay with spying. So then, but then he found,
What the?
it's my boy.
What's happening?
Give it a second.
Oh,
Are you watching from you? Oh!
Reggie just explodes on the scene.
no, but this is actually pretty serious. He's talking about the death of the 50 people.
I mean, it is sad.
Oh, apparently a Nintendo rep died too.
Oh.
Jeez.
Oh.
Oh. Damn, that's heavy.
Jeez, this like so laggy. Well, not laggy, like it's so behind.
You know what? At least
That
there's
wasn't a very long. That wasn't a very long moment of silence.
Well, they have to get on with this thing, but at least there was a point to that.
Yeah.
Well, if they wanted a longer moment of silence, they should have started it like a couple minutes earlier.
Hey, they're live from E3 for once. That's cool.
We're here this time, guys. Do we have anything? Who knows?
Are you watching it on YouTube or on Twitch?
YouTube, where are you watching it?
We're watching it on Twitch.
That's why. I'm gonna go to Twitch. So I can be on the time.
Alright, I adjusted it on YouTube because I don't want to mess up the aspect ratio. So you're going to have to deal with the bars on top and bottom.
The newest entry in the Legend of Zelda franchise.
Yep, they're gonna start with that. That's fine.
What's in store is an entirely new format for a Zelda game. 3 decades ago, the first Zelda game changed the way millions of people thought about video games. And this week, you'll discover a game that could change that thinking again. Here's the
Okay.
first
I'm pretty
You're
excited.
not centered, Reggie. I love you though.
Oh shit, voice acting in a Zelda game.
This is new.
That is new.
Yo, that scenery though.
This
Those
is looking,
palm trees though.
This is looking good.
It's looking
Holy
good.
Yo, Bone! Bone! That was a Bone Man!
And the ducks! Don't forget the ducks!
I'm down with Bone Men.
Yo, those cel-shaded deers though.
Is it their stream or is it us that's like choppy?
It's fine for me.
Huh.
Yeah, streams. Voice acting. Like, I really am not used to voice acting in Zelda.
I'm fine with it. It's a new generation. I hope they're all British.
Me too, that worked for Dragon Quest.
Paragliding through the
Dude, I
towns.
love Dragon Quest fucking random Englishmen. Oh shit! Okay.
Steal this
Get to
horse.
break
could
your
just-
own opponent.
Just tame your own wild horse. Cool.
So they're really going open world with this, it looks like.
Yeah, damn. No, but see, for Zelda, I'm fine with that.
Look at the climate!
Oh, okay.
Climb!
Oh shit. That's cool.
No terrain is too steep for
No,
Link. And he
that's-
can chop like a man!
Holy shit. Okay. Yo, Bullfango, let's go. Yo, cooking, let's go.
I'm really feeling it!
No, I am feeling this. This is cool. I'm actually feeling this.
Yo, those rock physics.
Oh, that's pretty cool. One thing I was actually always like upset with Zelda was like,
Is Link an airbender? Is he the avatar here?
oh jeez, oh he uses a spear too. That's fucking cool.
Is that a goblin bat?
I am. Oh, there's armor sets. Yo, okay,
You can link your own link.
that's fucking great.
And golems.
I think they're just adding more RPG to Zelda, and I'm okay with this.
A whole new world to discover
it's
in the
not-
lands of Hyrule.
I always thought that Zelda deserved more RPG elements. Oh man. I dig the art style a lot. It looks cool. It looks fucking
It's a good mix of like realism Twilight and cell shaded like Wind Waker.
yeah. It's what Skyward Sword was trying to do, but I think this is like succeeding a lot more.
Oh yeah, this is nailing it way harder than this.
Oh, look at that fucking rusty Master Sword. Breath of the Wild! Yo! Breath of
what
Wild.
dove sing a song about the legend of Hyrule.
Not only is that an elegant sub name, but also it's fucking manly.
Yo, chopping trees.
But it's like with Street Fighter, it's like you kind of get worn out of the thighs because all the women have big thighs.
Yeah.
Like at least in Guilty Gear.
Oh, that rustic sword is great looking.
Cool. I can see why it was delayed. Jeez.
Yeah. You know what? Usually when they delay stuff, it's for a good reason. They don't delay it for nothing.
A wide-ranging platform. Makes you cute. In fact, no one here this week will be able to explore all of it. But even then,
It's here though.
plateau is only a
Mm-hmm.
of the full game map.
No, people can explore a whole thing in 5 minutes and then trade up with the next person online.
To just this one environment.
You wrong, Reg.
Yeah.
You'll learn more about the story, the characters, and the ways in which the boundaries of all three
But the Gorons, Reggie. Tell me about the Gorons.
I want to see Gorons.
I want to see the Gorons.
will only come when you
I wonder if they're gonna have Ganon.
Before we show you this big adventure for Wii U and NX, we're going to show you
I don't know how that's gonna run on Wii U.
Nintendo 3DS. As you've heard,
Oh.
new core Pokemon
Oh, I want to see some new Pokemon.
They have a koala apparently.
Sun and Pokemon Moon. As always, you'll pick which new starter Pokemon to partner with. But which one
Dude, you should dive into the Legendary of Sun. Like, he actually has, like, reasons for him.
and what does the new Alola region have in store for players?
Yo, my boy Papelio!
Hawaii.
Aloha, Reg. Aloha, Reg.
Before we devote the rest of the day to the Legend of Zelda, I'm going to turn it over to the Treehouse team.
That doesn't sound good for the amount of titles that we're gonna hear about today.
Like to start as a Pokemon trainer in the first
I heard for the rest of the day.
demonstration of Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. So let's jump in. Take it away.
Sam and Terry.
I think there's a reason why.
Take
I
it
think
away,
there's a
Sam and Terry.
I think there's a reason why they're doing this live.
Fuck it.
I don't think they have a lot.
So let's just filibuster.
No, I said that a week or two ago. That like all they have to show really is Zelda.
We have the NX though. Don't worry, guys. We're not gonna tell you anything about it, but we're gonna say that something is on it.
That was yeah.
We said NX last year, and we are gonna show it to you this year. No.
This lady has such a soft voice. What? Oh, he's translating. Okay.
Can I buy that Hawaiian shirt from your Nintendo store? I would really like that Hawaiian shirt.
It is really
It
nice.
does look pretty cool. I wouldn't wear it, but I think it looks nice.
No, I would
I know you would.
wear it like a dude. Which I am.
Thinking about the future of Pokemon, I've decided that I would be the producer on this title, and also and pass over the director role over to Shigeru for Pokemon.
All right, hold on.
So who is he though?
They're both working on Pokemon.
Yeah, but who are they?
Shigeru Omori.
And he's done.
Oh, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. Knock that down to middle.
Yes, this is what I want to see. I want to see the new Pokemon. Come on.
Am I watching something from behind the actor?
Okay.
Real proportions.
Yeah.
We're here. We look like real people, not midgets.
Well, at least proportional anime characters.
Yo, my fucking boy.
Yo,
Fratello.
Rowlet though. Rowlet. Ryuko Matoi.
That is a great name for a fire cat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Papa John. Papa John.
Papilio's in the house.
I'm really upset that he's
Damn,
psychic.
what the hell? What is that fucking
no.
Zoid?
No, Bob, I'm telling you this right now. Look into what he's based on. It's actually really cool.
I'm sure he's based off of like Gao Gaigar, King of Braves.
No, it's actually based on a depiction of a lion actually eating the sun.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, it's really based on something cool. I'll link you to a video that fucking
Watch her be a
did.
tsundere. Predicting it now.
Yeah, she's very tsundere.
No, I feel like she's just gonna be tsundere.
That looks like the annoying person that will spoil a girl.
No
in the
new
country.
Pokemon? What the fuck?
No, it's just the trailer that they've had. Like they showed that same trailer like long ago.
Yeah.
So what was the inspiration behind Pokemon? Can you please tell us about that? I'm really interested to hear your experience on Pokemon.
This is why I don't think this being live works.
What's the inspiration behind Caterpie? Is he a caterpillar or a bee? I don't know.
Just go Super Saiyan. Right.
Did he just reiterate that the sun is important to the planet? Basic
Yes.
scientific knowledge that helps every living thing on a planet live its life?
I'm mad that I like had to wait 3 minutes to know common sense.
As you know, the sun helps you to live. So, but if the sun is a Pokemon, I don't know.
I'm gonna
Every
be honest.
year
like,
we must sacrifice a slowpoke to the sun gods.
I'm gonna be honest. I really don't care. I just want to see the new Pokemon. It's like I want to see more new things.
Bob, spoiler alert, I don't know if you know this, there's a koala.
I saw the koala. It looks great.
It's a
I wanna
koala
see-
though.
Looks fucking great.
Love
it's fucking
koala.
Kiki or like what that koala from the cartoon who can teleport.
Don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but that sounds like a
That
cool
shit
koala.
was on like Boomerang.
It's all coming back to me.
Hanna-Barbera made it
I love that guy.
with his just
With his barbarian.
with his Scooby Dooby Doo.
Where is he?
I'm gonna-
I think that's the best response. Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? I don't know. It's fucking.
And
I
then the
don't know.
Pokemon's out there, he's out there, and I just remembered that we're out there.
Like pretty much, they. I feel like they're wasting time because we know, like, we get it. It's based on the sun and moon, the balance of life. It's based on Hawaii.
No, but Bob, they have a whole hour to waste because they have
Seven
nothing.
7.8 too much water is going to happen again.
Here's the one thing that I can't understand. Like, you don't have anything, but couldn't you just at least show off the console and how it looks, even prototype-wise? What is that?
Zygarde, complete form Zygarde is a super robot. It
That's
looks awesome.
Zygarde?
Yeah.
You turned to a fucking dog?
Cyberdog.
It's either a cyber dog, or as you saw before, a dragon, or a fucking mech, a
Is
super
that the
robot.
dog from Cyborg 009 whose parents know math and died, and he's a ghost dog that can set people on fire?
Every
And
time you mention that, it gets me.
Because you think that I'm lying, but that's actually
I
what
know
it
you're
is.
not lying. I've watched Cyborg 009.
I can feel your footsteps. The pitter-patter of your paws.
7.8 all over this picture. Too much water.
Too much water.
The
Too
Earth is
much.
comprised mostly of water. Yo, this is no. Holland had a lot of water, if you remember.
Yeah, I mean, I dig.
The home region was decently water, and I've been
No,
playing through that recently.
I actually
on Twitch.
dig. I'll be honest, I dig this. I feel like this is gonna I dig that the Elite Four area might potentially be in the center of all that. That
You
little
know what I hope they bring back though?
ocean.
They
What's
better
that?
bring back Dive,
Yeah, I mean, like, well, fucking
because Dive hasn't been in any other game
no.
besides.
Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire had them, and I know that. I guess it
No,
doesn't.
but that's based on Ruby and Sapphire, so it's
Yeah,
basically
but
the
they
same
didn't
game.
take it out, which is good.
Yeah, but I mean, it hasn't been used in any new iteration, so
Yeah, I mean,
it's a
I feel
perfect
like
chance to bring it back.
now would be a good opportunity. Yes, I'm very excited. Scratch his ear.
This is probably going to be the second coming of the Hoenn region.
Yeah. Which
Because
is
that game brought a lot of cool stuff. They introduced contests and your little hideouts.
Gen 3 was my favorite gen.
Gen 3's the best.
Like, maybe, like, people who are really big stuck up about Pokemon competitive are like, oh, Gen 3 is the worst because it introduced so much broken shit. Like, okay. But how about I just liked playing it? It's fun. Fuck
Bob,
that.
you know what? You're really cool with your Street Fighter and all that, but I really don't like Street Fighter like that. You know, a baby could beat it.
Oh, baby.
The baby? Well, thanks, Nintendo. Now I don't want to play as Litten.
Well, thanks, Nintendo. That's kind of just what's summarizing right now. Well, thanks, Nintendo.
So, Nintendo came out with their press conference, right? And they just had a bunch of guys talking like it's behind the actor studio.
They were talking in Chinese.
And all of a sudden, Kojima introduced this baby.
I had to disappear into the past to retool the audio because we were kind of loud.
Yeah, I am a loud fuck. Sorry for the loudness, but, you know, that's me.
And I'm sorry we're talking over this, but I don't think anything interesting is being brought up. This isn't interesting!
She picked Papello, that's interesting.
She pitched Papa John!
Papa John.
Papa John! Just make an
I don't
edit of
particularly care about Pokemon, so yeah.
make an edit of Papilio
You hear
as
that,
Papa
everybody?
John.
Leon hates kids, confirmed.
Leon hates childhood dreams, confirmed. Leon used Dream Eater, super effective.
Fuck every console after Super Nintendo.
And Sega, fuck it. Oh, the roast.
Hey, you're talking to the man who only bought his 3DS for Monster Hunter.
and I guess Shinobi?
I still haven't touched it.
I love how she made her purse out of Bowser's carcass.
Oh, that's dark.
That's what it looks like to me.
Dark.
In a couple of seconds, we will have something interesting come up. Not to bash on these men that are actually developing this game, but
It's like we know this stuff already. It's common knowledge.
maybe we should have made our conference a half hour.
Maybe if you wanted to increase the immersion, you should have not made it anime. Anime is trash. We all know this.
Maybe we should have called our third-party guys. Oh,
Oh, that's not where I wanted to go.
look! Even he pointed at his watch that he doesn't have on his wrist. Even he knows. Oh, look! He's gonna flip a 3DS.
Oh, good. New gameplay.
Oh no, YouTube! You can't. Nintendo, you can't do this. You're gonna copyright your own channel.
That's a Nintendo NX in our room.
Yeah, that looks like the Wii U.
I know. I wish though. Why the yo? Put that broom away. Put it in a closet or something.
Yo, they have a Meowth! This is the best game ever!
Yo, put that broom in a closet. Why the fuck is that dirty ass broom just sitting outside?
For sleep and
that shit
education
away.
purposes.
Slobs. I see the story for this game is they're about to be evicted. And they have to move.
You have to beat the Elite Four or you'll lose your house.
What is with the weird tone of this area? Like, okay, we have a really nice looking fence, but then a really poor looking house. I dig the camera perspective at least. Why the fuck does this kid look like he's marching around? Like, chill.
Yeah,
it's just high grass. Chill.
That running and walking animation doesn't look great.
It could be better. Oh man, my boy.
Yeah,
Ladybug. Not a new Pokemon, but this is fine.
Yo, look, he knows. He's using my boy Papelio.
Yo, look at him just crossing his arms like he knows. P footage.
Other words for trying to fill time just like they are.
They literally are kind of just filling time. Because, I mean, it's Pokemon. We know how Pokemon plays. I just want to see what new Pokemon they added.
A hat battle is unfolding.
Not gonna lie, I am digging the dynamic camera angles at least. If I could
They're
take anything.
trying to waste time.
They're literally like filling in time.
It was super effective.
There's a distinct difference in the number of games they'll show at this press conference. You know what I love too? You can hear the audio coming from the 3DS. It's just a 3DS next to a mic. Unless that's how it just plays. Yeah, they had that in the other game, friend. You could definitely tell that you're in an area and your Pokemon is within an area and you're going to be fighting in an area.
Area?
This is all confirmed. Alright, so he's got Pound, Water Gun, and Growl. That's basic. Damn, he's got 3 moves by level 6? Damn. I don't remember starters having that many moves in this to start with. Because Water Gun usually get like level 8 or 9. Oh my god, attack! Just push a button. How is this hard to understand? You press a button and he does a thing.
I think it's been so helpful. There are just so many Pokemon.
Well, but if I press the button and he doesn't do the thing, what do I do? I don't know. Like, I'll be lost.
There's a run button for that.
Pop it up really fast there. It's like you don't have to use that information, but
But what's the run button?
memory's not as good as it used to be, and you need it. It's so nice to
Well, let's explain that in 5 minutes.
What does the run button do? I can't
It allows you
comprehend. I
to
can't.
run out of this area into a new area where you can explore other things. Now let's go into 10 minutes of in-depth analysis of the mechanics of running. Running is putting one foot
Okay,
in front of
that's
the other.
actually one thing I appreciate. That little status thing down there.
Yeah.
They actually that actually matters to me because then now I don't have to waste a turn on doing a tail whip when I've stacked up your defense downs already.
That actually is useful.
It's
That
really
was
nice.
that was something to get into. I also loved how they zoomed in on the trainer, and I was just imagining Tim Allen soundbite of. So that's what that plus is next to the Pokemon. That's actually useful.
folks who maybe haven't played a Pokemon game before. Battling Pokemon is really at the core of what the series is all about.
This woman needs to shut up because this is just common sense.
You shut
The
up.
basis of Pokemon
girl.
is to
You don't
go
play
around and
video
capture
games.
Pokemon. This is something that you totally didn't grow up with in the 90s.
DJ, don't tell the girl to shut up. You're feeding into the patriarchy.
You're right. I'm being very nasty, but this is ridiculous.
How the level up change.
That's cool.
Oh, and this is actually something that we should talk about as well.
How they bring that up, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you registered. Leon, what's your favorite Pokemon? I don't care.
Probably Scyther.
Huh.
I don't play the game, but I just go off of what looks cool. And I think Scyther looks cool.
Did you also hear a sound bit on the anime called Scyther? Scyther!
One way we've done that, as you can see, there's the ladybug just got registered, but next to it is a white Pokeball icon. What that does, that indicates there's an empty space, which means that either it has an evolution or maybe there's another Pokemon out there that kind of so that'll kind of
Okay, so that...
fill up that empty space. Go out.
Alright, because that's actually useful, so you don't have to, like, go in and, like, think, okay, does he have an evolution? It actually, like, gives you a little indicator.
Yeah.
Because that's something that I remember. It's like, does this Pokemon evolve? Should I bother?
What the fuck is that? Why is he so mad? Yo, look how mad that thing is.
It's a mongoose.
Young
that's for
Goose?
Sure.
Yo, it's Young Goose. I didn't know they made Youngtown a Pokemon.
I was just gonna say.
Yo, look at this look at his hair.
I love him already. Look at that cute little thing.
He's cute.
It looks like angry mongoose you, Bob.
It looks like it. It looks
Yo,
like
you're
if they
right.
combined Dolph Ziggler with Daggett from Angry Beavers. Especially with that hair.
Let me see if I can't get a good picture of it.
That's very Zigzagoon-esque.
Yeah, this is always like the most stressful seconds in any.
Stop acting like stressed.
And actually, this will give us a chance to maybe take a look at.
You sound so chill. Yeah!
That's actually really cool.
So we've got some interesting changes coming to the Pokedex in this game.
I hope they actually got the guy that did the voice of the Pokédex in the anime to do him. It's fine if they didn't, or if they got fuck, I forget his name. Use your sword. I fucked that joke up. I'm sorry, everybody.
Dropped it square on the ground.
So actually, one of the new things in this game is we have this item called Rotom Pokedex, and Rotom kind of
Oh wow, I forgot to rename everything. I didn't even put. I didn't put the guy. Okay. Jesus.
No, I already set up the YouTube.
Yeah, I see it, but like I just shared it and it's all jacked up.
Yeah, it was doing that to me even when I updated it too.
And here, actually, this is a great chance if you just like take a look.
Whatever.
You tweeted it out and Facebooked it, right? That we're doing this.
Also, the
Yeah.
movement is limited.
Oh, you're better than I was.
Played with this Pokemon game is expected.
Look at him running. Look at him walking in circles.
今回フリーに自由に動けるような仕組みをしてますね。
And this is how you walk.
Free full analog movement this time.
Isn't that how you walk?
Going on here.
All right, we need to tell players what's going on here. I'm just gonna do it up for you. When you get close next to a trainer, that's the indication that if you go a little bit closer, you're gonna encounter a battle. There, I said it in literally a nanosecond.
トレーナーの姿勢に引っかからないように上下
I'm doing better than them. Nintendo, can I have a job?
So you see that
Yeah.
lady over there, or the girl,
Well, you're not patting out enough time.
she's a Pokemon trainer. And
All right. Well, we need to tell everyone what's going on here. Okay. Well, he's really next to this trainer. He has a really big affection for her. And the heartbeat of his love is indicated with those black boxes because his love is intensifying as he gets closer.
Wait, is that what? I'm not sure if that's what's happening.
But it is really nice if you're in a position where maybe you're trying to get.
Yeah, they're gonna make out live.
Pokemon aren't in great shape right now. You don't want to fight. It's nice to have that second where you can avoid it before you just kind of stumble.
You really don't want to fight. You know, you want to do the passive route in this game. You know, it's very Undertale-esque.
Here, I've seen the other trainer as well, and it's really nice actually just to get such a good look at the Pokemon proportions alongside their trainers.
今回トレーナー相手のトレーナーもバトルに出てるんですけども、やっぱこう
Guys, I think I'm gonna call it. I think this is worse than Ubisoft.
トレーナーがいることによって表現できているっていうのが
I'm gonna stick around. I want to see what
No,
they're
I mean,
talking.
No, he
that's
means
the
he's
whole
just
point of us
calling that it's
streaming,
wor-
Bob.
He's not leaving. He's just.
Playing this game is really
You know what? I don't think this is worse than Ubisoft because you know what? I'm not cringing. And you know what? To be fair, Pokemon is what people want to see.
They
Like,
also want to be told exactly
This
what
much
they know.
of it, you want to sit here and watch the tutorial.
I'm
that
sure
they're gonna
there's
have to play
people
later?
who are like, "Yo,
投げ方だったりとか、ポケモンに指示を出す
If anything, so show some hyped like not tutorial shit. Like
I love how they have defeated poses now. That's cool.
they should have got them way deeper in the game than this, and then showed some. You wanna see this shit?
Cause you know what they're doing? They're not. The guy that's controlling it needs to keep going. He has to. Like he's stopping way too much.
Yeah,
That's walking around a.
because he's trying to put in double work as the talky person and also as the playing.
Is he
person.
even
should
talking?
just- Huh?
How it feels.
Is he even talking? Oh look, it's Bob, the shit ass kid.
yeah."
素晴らしいですね。南の国にちょっと
Shit ass kid Oliver wants to battle.
Yeah.
That's what it said.
Yeah, this boy, and he has
Pokemans.
he has the me Pokemon.
Yep.
That's really my hair.
And you can see as Terry's battling here.
Actually, yes.
The back interface is set up. It's
Actually, yes.
I always thought like one thing I was always thinking about like in the back of my mind is like if I ever cosplayed, I think with my hair I could probably pull off fucking Mitsunari from Sengoku Basara.
You just
The guy
walk around the convention hall yelling all the time.
Ieyasu with the purple hair and the big dumb katana.
You know what I also like? Like you could see like when the enemy Pokemon attacks, like there's actually like animation of the trainer too.
Yeah. They made the Pokemon battles look a lot more livelier. Which is
Yeah.
how they should. And apparently, like, when you're in towns and stuff, it builds up crowds, too. That's what I read somewhere.
Yeah, that's the pose.
Crowds build up.
Taking a dump.
Taking a dump!
quickly check the state and see how things have changed.
I can't say this is worse than Ubisoft, because, I get... What?
何が出るというのはね
What that? What that?
It's a woodpecker.
つけら
Fuck, it's been long enough. Why is now we're getting a woodpecker?
Yeah, actually.
Neat. I wonder if it'll be cool when it evolves.
It's no Pecker Hill.
No, that's literally Pecky Hill.
No, it ain't no Pecker Hill.
Come on.
Oh yeah, Pecker Hill.
That is the peck-ass Pokemon. Look how peck that thing is.
That is a big pecker.
Oh.
I'm sorry about
Yeah,
that.
watching its animation as it's got very bird-like movements as it's kind of twitching its head side to side, and I think that the level of detail you put into
Forrest,
all the Pokemon animations
why
is
is the top-
really fantastic.
Pretty sure it doesn't
What
capture like that. Like, why is the top of that 3DS cut off?
I mean, if they
Oh,
made it
no.
smaller, it'd be even hard to see.
I thought it was me for a second, and I looked up at the TV. I was like, oh no, that's how it is.
You know what? No, they have to release it now. Papelio has to be released.
We did find a Pokeball earlier as we were walking around, and you can find some good items.
I hope they just die.
Yeah.
Pokemon and
They look like they're gonna die.
Oh, is he gonna fail the first one? Hey, you got it.
I did it, yeah.
Pick a peck.
let's get that's the first shit ended on it.
Pekka Pigga. I love how abrupt the we did it is the level up thing is too. It's like da-da-da-da.
Yeah, all right.
Not gonna waste time. Da-da-da-da.
I think one of the things that really makes Pokemon
You got a Pokemon. Shut up. All right.
the sense of tension here.
I hope it gets more extravagant the stronger Pokemon you catch.
So do we have anything we can give Toyota?
Yeah, it's like da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da.
You're ready.
It has 3 evolutions. Okay, so it's like Pidgeotto. Pidgey, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not as big of a Pokemon aficionado.
It's like a Pidgey, except it's a
It's a
mean little
Pidgey.
ankle biting son of a bitch.
Yeah. We'll get healed up. We'll get healed up.
I think before we get to the festival, 'cause that's not to give too much away, but there's more fighting in your future.
Not to give anything away, but you do more battles.
So actually, as we come into this area here, we're going to be meeting several different characters that our viewers maybe aren't familiar with.
I don't know, are we familiar with them? I mean, it's not like this game came out.
Well, look at how cool this guy is.
He looks like he's the brother of that one gym leader.
He's like Samurai Tito. Samurai Tito.
Like the ancient Hawaiians say, always delay press conference, so you have nothing. Tito, that's not very wise.
Thanks, Japanese Tito.
You're the man. Go fight Tony Hawk.
Actually, I don't even know if he's Japanese. I don't know what region this is supposed to be.
Hawaii. You're
Are
gonna
you
be able
sure?
to face. You're gonna be able to face Dwayne Johnson live. Dwayne Johnson's the Rock type gym leader.
And when you're threatening to take his badge, freaking Rikishi will hit you with his truck.
And he'll say, "I did it for you, Dwayne."
And that's Professor Kukui right there in the white lab coat. He's a professor who specializes in researching Pokemon moves, so like their attacks.
And then like the evil corporation in this game is run by Roman Reigns, and he comes up to you, he's like, "I'm not a good guy, I'm not a bad guy, I'm the guy."
And then and then you keep losing to him, but everyone still boos.
And that's Lily behind you there. She's the assistant.
And then one of the Elite Four is the Usos, and you have a double battle.
throughout the story.
Which would be a cool Elite Four battle, actually.
Yes.
ちょっと彼女が持っている、まあ、バッグちょっと気になりますね。カバンの方は。なんかありましたか今。
One of them's just the Paradox Brothers.
ちょっとね、さっき動いてたけどね。でまあまだまだ。
If you wish to be the champion, you must face my Scyther. That wasn't a rhyme. Shut up!
We go into the
Time to battle.
そろそろ祭りのバトルになりますか。
So I think it's going to be really interesting for fans of the
All right,
series
we
to
got
see
the
this
stream
battle
all
and
going
the space.
smooth and
The
everything.
way
We
that
got
Pokemon and Pokemon
the
battles are
sound
integrated
is
into the
up
culture
on
in these
the
islands
thing,
is
so we
really
can actually hear them
interesting.
talk.
You get these amazing battle spaces where other folks are gathering
God
around
damn,
and
this is
watching
long.
the
We're
best
still looking
fight.
at Pokemon right now. Is this?
There's actually things happening though.
I know, but like,
A young Roman Reigns is becoming a man today. Everyone knows that Roman Reigns had to defeat a fellow tribe member in a Pokemon battle in order to start his training to be a WWE superstar.
yep. Oh, jeez, this is.
So in this,
I'm naming my rival Roman Reigns.
This is kind of a celebration or a way to kind of kick off both you and Hao's adventures.
You probably can only fit Reigns or
So
something.
it's kind of a ritual.
Or
on
Roman.
the
I'll find a way.
How?
And folks may have noticed there was a
Yeah!
can't really talk about too much,
The
but you
triumphant
mentioned
return of Pichu!
worth paying attention to that name.
I chose Pichu because his voice, his name sounds Hawaiian.
The most
or Native
powerful
American.
melee character.
Whatever.
And so how brought out a Pichu? Who looks adorable.
I found him
Yeah,
in the Pichu
kawaii
tree.
to say!
Don't lose this time, Jared.
Yeah, have this defense fight. Have this status fight.
Papalio is totally not gonna lose.
And here we can see
See what he's done for
checking different effects.
You think this guy that's fighting knows how to play a Pokemon game?
とても便利です
Yeah, you can see both
Probably.
as well as the opponent's status changes to really see what's going on.
Probably
So
just
looking at this tropical
the
environment,
same-
I'm really hoping that you guys were able to pull
he
off some
probably
nice trips,
played
some nice tropical locations
blue
maybe,
and
maybe
red.
for research, it's work.
He's like, it's the same, right? Just
I'd like to think that Reggie's like right next to the camera, and he's just like whispering to them and like moving his hands like, keep going. We literally have nothing.
yeah.
実際にハワイに
We're gonna try to put together a Star Fox puppet show. So just keep going until we get everything set.
We almost have the yellow paint on Fox to make him look like Pikachu. Just keep it going.
Kind of reflect it in the game and
I should've convinced
Is
our
Bob
website to
dead?
do that to prep for this.
I'm still here. There's nothing to talk about. Literally nothing. I'm not paying attention. Because I just want to play the... You know what it is? I just want to play the game. Like,
Come on, Terry, show us what you got.
it's like, okay, this is great. I just want to play it now. I don't want to get spoiled too much.
So we saw
Yeah,
with the
this is
icons
a
as the battle
struggle.
started.
This is
I think Hal had
boring,
one more
like-
Pokemon to go.
Like, I want to see... And you know what? Like, I'm sure they'll have more to show with Zelda.
I'm saying, like I said
At least
before,
Zelda's
they-
active.
Like
All
I said
day.
before, they started way too early in the game. Just like show like a part like later in the game in another forest where you have to fight higher level shit.
There we
It's
see
just,
one of the other new
like
starters.
don't show us the demo that we're gonna have to play anyway. I mean, don't show us the freaking tutorial beginning part that we're gonna have to play anyway.
一回見たことあるポケモンはどれが効果が抜群かっていうのが分かるようなインターフェースになっている
That's like showing. That's like if they were showing Monster Hunter and they just showed the beginning tutorials of fighting fucking Jaggies and shit.
There's a picture of Pat who looks like he's falling asleep.
Once you've battled the Pokemon once, the next time you battle it, you'll
Uh.
get information on your move list about which moves are effective and which ones aren't.
あれですねスーパーエフェクティブっていうの効果抜群っていう
So you're just explaining that, you know, it's super effective. Yeah, what I mean.
I think I'll stick with that one.
Yeah.
The fire effects look good.
している
So yeah, just coming back to make it all very easy to understand for even beginners of the games.
The
There
water
is some
effects
nice
looks
more
like a laser.
information.
Go hold up.
I... It's like, this is all we can talk about.
More Pokemon.
Like, I'm on
Maybe don't
Facebook
wanna
chatting,
see
like,
the
about
effect right there. You kinda
Nintendo
put
stuff
Pokemon
that's
down, so
cool.
being able to remember
I'm
what-
tweeting. I can't with this.
To kinda get them just to that point.
Nintendo, just talk about Zelda now.
You know what they should have done? They should have literally just had a half-hour conference and then just did all-day
Like,
treehouse.
this is... Like, even Sony wrapped it up in an hour.
Gameplay, because we're going to start giving away story elements that we don't want to show folks
Instead,
yet.
they're
But you did bring another
Nintendo's
video for us
putting
to
us
take
in a
look at
pocket
that
of
has,
infinity right
a
now.
gameplay mode
Just
that,
boring ass shit.
folks have seen before.
We get it, Pokemon. Wrap it up.
God, have a trailer for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I'd be more happy with a trailer.
That's all you really need for Pokemon. You don't really like. That should show enough gameplay.
Hell, have scrolling renders, for fuck's sake. Literally, literally, what would be more entertaining with no music, just
So with Pokemon series,
Windows Movie Maker fade in, fade out of Pokemon renders. That's more exciting than this!
So trading and battling between players, of course. This time that's no different. We've got an all-new multiplayer battle.
They wanted to just have a guy sitting on stage by himself playing, but they thought that would be too boring. Are they
What
done
is
now,
this?
finally?
No.
So as we get started here, can you tell us a little bit
'Cause he
about
put
what the
down
rules
3DS.
are of Battle Royale and how the matches
So I
are
guess it's time for more talking.
We were
There's
talking
a-
about Battle Royale.
Oh, this is the pinnacle. Just leave it on the white screen. Oh, man.
Yo, look at that Gyarados! And that Tyranitar!
Okay, this is at least new. I want to see what this is.
Four-way battle.
Oh, four-way battle? That's actually pretty cool.
Battle Royale.
Hey,
I got a Pikachu.
that
I
boy.
got a Rowlet.
I got a Papa John. I got a Kate.
Papaleo.
I got a Kate.
So how this
I got a
works
lady.
with, how it determines winners, this is a
That shit
free-for-all battle.
get witty with lady.
But when
Yeah,
when
get
the
lit.
When the first trainer to lose all of his
Oh,
on,
ugh.
is the end of the battle.
Lit
Yo, this
kitty
is actually
lady.
cool. That was a ring bell, and those are ring ropes.
Uh-huh.
That's actually pretty cool.
Is Pikachu gonna become Lucha Pikachu?
But the ropes aren't attached to each turnbuckle.
But whose side is he on?
See, at least we can make wrestling jokes now while being bored.
Yeah, I think it's really
Nobody
They gave
actually.
us something.
I think why this is boring is mainly because in Pokemon, nobody takes this long on a fucking turn.
Yeah.
I'm
Like-
sorry I betrayed you, Rowlet. Sorry I didn't do it earlier!
Oh, Papa, Big Papa Pump out to get knocked out first, it looks like.
多分主流だったと思うんですけども、今回はやっぱこう相手3人気にしなきゃいけないっていうのはまあ特徴ですよね。
そうですね。まあ今回特徴としてこう
Ugh.
4匹
Communicating, please stand by.
使っているところを考え
The
As we
trainers.
just show these dramatic camera angles.
相手の3人で集中攻撃すれば倒せるといった戦略性もある。
So yeah, it's a free for all, and of course, you know, you could have three
I was
people
wrong,
gang
it
up
could
on
be
one
Liddy.
strong person, or you really have to kind of.
You guys should probably
determine
jump the
strategy
shit out.
about
Oh,
how you're
no.
gonna, you know, which order you're gonna
By
do.
Right.
God,
You're gonna
Liddy's
focus on
had
it.
enough!
Totally new gameplay dynamic.
Yeah, it is interesting how much more intense it feels. Where I'm
My
used to just looking
God.
at the trainer in front of me and fighting them, and suddenly it's like, oh, it's
I don't know whose side's he on. I think I was Rowlet. Well, King, I don't think that's a very good decision, because Rowlet's a piece of shit.
From what we saw with the
What?
the regular player characters that we've shown off so far, we can't really talk about that yet, but worth noticing.
ちょっとそれぞれの
What?
やっぱ見た目とかあと服装が違うっていうのが
Why?
また
Why is the battle like that?
You got a good eye there.
これあれですね。今回
Nothing was solved here, and I love it.
Why is it if
So we're
one
just
person
about out of time,
loses
but before we wrap up, I was curious now
or
that
the
you've had a
person to
chance
get the last hit,
see
that
some
that's
fan reaction for these games. How's it
That's
been
good
seeing
booking.
how Pokemon fans have reacted for Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon?
まあちょっと時間が来てしまいましたけども、
that's not.
ポケモンサンムーン発表されてから、
Okay.
ファンからの反響というのが
That's not
あるんですけど
cool.
まあ
That's
どういう
not
こと
cool at
か
all.
教えてもらえますか。
そうですね。今回、7言語から、9言語に中文を、増やしまして、特にその中文使われている人たちからもたくさん反響いただい
Did you
て
say
ま
Venomoth?
あ、自分のツイッターとか、いただいてるんですけども、やっぱりこう
I heard Venomoth.
20周年
I'm glad no one's watching.
Talk more about Venomoth.
広がりを見せるために、まあ、非常に
Mm.
みんなが喜んでくれて、まあ、とても嬉しいなと。
I'm
I wonder
glad
how
this
many
is.
people are watching on
Reaction for
Twitch.
everyone has been really great.
I'm glad this is the one
That's
that like,
a total number of 259,415 people, all going to sleep simultaneously.
I was about to say they're probably either using this as a sleep aid or like they have it on, but they walked away.
We
Or
added Crash
they have
Bandicoot.
it on their tablet and they're playing a game on the TV.
And,
This is
is
a
there anything,
podcast.
final that you'd like to wrap up and say to fans who are watching
Huh?
the stream right now?
This is a podcast.
Basically.
そうですね。
A boring
今ま
one.
でにないチャレンジをこのソフトはサンとムーンはしているので、皆さんすごい楽しみに待っててくだ
Don't
さい。
you like Pokemon? Because I like Pokemon. I mean, we made the new Pokemon game. Look at it. We got to play it a little bit, played the beginning part, and we did that 4-player battle that wasn't structured properly, but it was cool, man. Like, the game, you want to play it, but they can't because it's not out yet. But
I'm sorry I couldn't be there for Sony last night because I literally can't give good commentary on this. I can't.
there's
Like,
nothing.
There's nothing.
We've said everything and they've said everything, but they're trying to say more things.
Okay, I think it might actually finally be over.
Yeah, she's saying bye to everybody.
Yeah. Show us a new trailer.
We can't. We already sacrificed our lives to doing E3. I put us into this. I have to endure.
Like, great. I'm hyped for Pokemon, but goddamn, you're the most boring Pokemon players I've ever seen in my life.
Wait, is it just me, or did that at first say November 17th and then went to 18?
I actually didn't see that.
Are my eyes playing tricks on me?
It might have been. They might have typoed it at the beginning. It's like, oh no, no.
I'm also glad that there wasn't any new trailer, so all of that was worthless. And your game is coming out fucking 5 months,
Thanks,
and you don't have
Treehouse, you
anything else.
fucking losers.
Oh, that's why this isn't a fucking conference. This is just their fucking treehouse. These idiots have nothing. Nintendo sucks.
Everybody get up and leave. Take the chairs with you.
Like, I'm sorry, like, but this company sucks.
What a E3. You guys sure knocked it out of the park. Sitting around.
You know what they need to get as a president? Someone young and not an old fart.
Well, someone as a not as anyone who actually does any like actual work. Maybe somebody as a figurehead.
No, someone that just understands. Let the YouTube people do their YouTube.
Yeah.
Like that's the number one problem to solve. Stop being assholes with YouTube people. Number one. You're doing great with giving their IPs out to people. That's great. I love the more and more merchandise is coming out. I finally have a Star Fox plush for myself. That's all I wanted. But this, it's just. But
Wait,
you know
is
what?
it over, or did they literally?
No,
not-
they're setting up for Zelda. But I'm telling you right now, this is not a press conference. I could see it right now.
Yes. Now, are they doing
They don't-
this all in one room?
Oh yeah, they're just setting up. This is what they do after a conference, but they don't have anything. So this is not a conference.
Yeah. This is just yay, guys. Just this.
All they had to have was a half hour, and then this.
Yep. They should have just made another Nintendo Direct and then just fucked off. Like,
I'm like really confused too because they could talk more about Monster Hunter, if anything. They could at very least have like a demo reel of stuff.
yeah, that game's not out yet.
Like there are things that they could talk about. They could show their NX console. There's no reason why they can't show it.
Just show a bunch of shit that's not out yet. That's all.
What would be news breaking is just showing the console and what the controller is, and people would be satisfied.
Is it even?
Aren't they showing NX stuff in Japan?
I don't know.
Didn't they show Dragon Quest for NX?
Bob,
What?
do you know?
No, I don't.
They showed. No,
I phased out. I'm so sorry.
I don't blame you, but
Fuck's sake, talk about Pokemon Go. I thought they were going to talk about Pokemon Go at least. Talk about your mobile shit.
Talk about Dragon Quest. Talk
Talk
about
about
Dragon.
anything.
Oh my god. This is what I was afraid of.
I'm stepping away right now. Hold on. It's so fucking boring.
At least Ubisoft had things that I could make fun of. At
They kept
least.
shit moving. It's just not. Let's talk about Pokemon.
Like, they showed stuff. I didn't have, like, an affiliation for the stuff they were showing, so I was silent, but damn.
Say, let's talk about Pokemon for longer than anyone should talk about the beginning of Pokemon.
This is just sad. I mean, even just like hey, we're releasing more virtual console things. Why?
Like, come on, Nintendo. You can do way better. You can do better. That's what actually upsets me about this, is they can do better. Like, they have other games.
They half-assedly stumbled into this. They had no game plan. They had a game plan last year. They had the spectacle and everything, and they just don't have anything because they probably fucked up with the NX, and they're like, well, fuck, that was our whole game plan for this E3. What do we have now? We have these two games. Fuck. Alright, well, we have a week? I try to come up with something in a week. And then there's Treehouse. How can you reinvent the wheel with Twitch, Shigeru? Company doesn't know the passing of the times, doesn't know how to catch up with the times, doesn't know how to grow with the times with advancements, so they just get stuck. And they just think they'll just pass by with their cool IPs, but that's not enough. Because if you don't have anything, then why should I care?
You know what's sad? Like, we've been on this red screen for 10 minutes. You know what that 10 minutes could have been? Other games. Other fucking games.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Monster Hunter, Dragon Quest 7 and 8 for 3DS. How about like, I don't know, like anything else coming out on 3DS? Like, seriously? There's
You
probably
know what?
games.
It's weird too.
Indie games?
If
Like,
it's weird because if they could
off.
if they actually had a good rapport with YouTubers, they could actually have YouTubers come on and help them out. Oh wait, but they've been fucking them over, haven't they? Yeah. That's smart. It just sums up the whole conference.
I just walked away to go wash my face, and it's still on the Treehouse screen.
I was saying, they're on this red screen. They could be showing more games.
Yeah. They could just be, they could be showing trailers for shit that's not out
They
yet.
have videos on their YouTube.
Yeah.
Their YouTube is more active than this.
I mean, I would say that this is an intermission to go get some food, but that's basically that's basically their entire conference so far. Hey, guy, welcome back to show us some more Zelda.
A very special guest, Mr. Ayanuma, has joined us here. We're going to talk a little bit about a little game here that I think a lot of people are excited about, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Before we jump right into things, though, Mr. Ayanuma, I think, is there anything, a message you have to the fans?
Time for you to make me tired of this too.
ゼルダのね、当たり前を見直すって言って作ってきたこの、ブレスオブザワイルド。いっぱい話したいことある。
I think I could translate. Very sorry. We're old fools.
なのでもうゲーム始めたいと思うんですよ。
So I've created this game thinking about.
No, she's
Now you-
translating
How
it
long
wrong.
do you want me to talk about this for? I don't. What? I don't think I even have that much information to tell you. I can make it. Don't make it straightforward. Beat around the bush. Okay.
Today, starting right here, we're going to show you what you can do, and we're going to introduce you to this amazing world. But we're going to try not to spoil anything. So feel free to tune in for as long as you like.
Are they literally going to show us the? Oh no, this is the intro to the game, I guess. Which I'm sure people want to see before they play it. It's me being facetious.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
You all watching E3.
This will actually be cool, at least.
Wake up, Link.
Because it's new.
As Link steps out of the Lazarus pit.
That ponytail looks cool. I don't know.
Link and Ra's al Ghul team up for a new adventure.
This is a very mysterious place out in the sun.
This is a very mysterious place out in the
Because
sun.
a very mysterious place indeed, Bill.
Yes.
Wait,
I've
Shut
talked
up,
about breaking
Bill.
the convention of Zelda, but
Is Link gonna fight the Phazon?
Keep that rooted in the tradition.
伝統を守るという感じでいいんじゃないでしょうか。
ただまあ本当にミステリアスなね場所で。
I want Link to like just take off his drawers and like start doing flips like Raiden.
I like how that freaking area symbol thing all Dark Soulsy.
I like how that didn't sound gay at all.
Want him to take off his trunks and do cartwheels while cupping his junk like Raiden.
Link found the card relinquished.
It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Here we see the introduction of a
This definitely
very
looks like a
mysterious
place where you
item.
find it.
No, Bill. That I've seen that item at many thrift stores around the globe. It's not uncommon at all.
I dig that these like slates are I dig that there's kind of like a lost technology vibe to this game.
Bob's still fighting to give this
Link
hope.
found an ancient PS Vita.
No, like honestly, the Zelda game looks good. You can't say that it doesn't.
People are gonna be so
No,
curious
it does.
to see how it plays
I've
out in this game because
that whole
It's just
Pokemon
that
thing.
Pokemon killed the hype.
a great
Dude, I'm just so tuned
And
out now.
also, I'm tired of them starting from the beginning of the game.
Yeah,
The
but
most boring part of any game.
でもやっぱり
yeah. Why not show off a set piece?
Oh, Link found an old shirt. I'm hyped now.
コラボが出てきた服なんですね。
These are clothing items that he can wear.
リンク今まで裸同然でしたから
This is why you just have to have them play the vertical slice instead of the beginning of the actual
Did you just say
game.
Link was much naked?
Oh, Bill, you can actually play this nude too if you want.
Just put him out in the wilderness and show him with like an armor already on, fighting the wildlife and climbing on
Naked.
shit.
That would also make
Do
you
it
very
naked,
vulnerable
though.
enemies, just so you
Huh?
know.
Do it naked.
That will show you the way.
Yeah.
Can you guys do a Trunks run of this game?
Link,
Can you
yeah,
do-
Link, yeah.
No,
Just fight
no.
him naked.
No. I think there should just be no shirt, and you should just play the game as Pants Link.
I always love you forever.
Pants Link for president. You know what? To be fair though, like this is all new, so even if it's just the beginning of the game, I do appreciate it that they don't want to spoil any of the hype shit.
So it starts.
Because that's the problem. That's the problem I have with a lot of shit. Like they tend to kind of overblow all the hype moments in a
Well,
game.
don't show. I'm not saying like show any boss fights or anything. I'm just like just plop them into the wilderness and have them fight wildlife and climb on shit.
That's
Better
probably
yet, don't
that's
even
probably
pause
what's
within
about
E3.
to happen. Like that's probably what's about
Like
to
with an
happen.
armor already on, so that he can do more stuff than.
Oh, they brought the stamina system back. Fuck off.
So as you can see on the screen, it says jump. Now Link can
I don't like
climb.
that. The stamina system to me always felt like a fucking tacked on mechanic in Skyward Sword.
Well, that might be a mechanic. So like,
Maybe it'll matter more in this game, but all the stamina system did in Skyward Sword, like, literally was just limit how much you run, and that's it.
I think that might be so like things can like load in and stuff like that. That might be their like attempt to like say,
if-
hey, let's keep this open world stable.
Or that, or, you know, if they just implement it into the game better, I won't complain. Like, if the stamina system is used like Monster Hunter, where it's like, oh, you need it for climbing and attacking and shit, like, then
Probably
I'll...
meant so you can't just face fuck enemies
So
to
in the
death.
previous titles, we used character names
Well,
and
that's the thing. Stamina only affected running in Skyward Sword, so it literally almost had no reason to be there. I'm saying more things should be done with the stamina.
of Zelda.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't even know why they put in Skyward Sword.
right there,
More
you see how much-
realistic, right?
How much of a
I think it affected
character the world
climbing in
is, how much
Skyward
of a
Sword
presence
also.
it
Oh,
has.
tree branch!
Hearing some of the iterations of possibilities.
It has
Whoa,
two
we're really
attack.
burning on all cylinders now.
You know, I remember the moment.
I mean, I like that you can just pick up a fucking dumb tree branch. Oh, hey, he eats mushrooms to heal health now. What are you, Mario?
Let's go.
Wait, what have I told you about the drugs?
A Hygiene shroom.
Okay, so it does affect climbing. That's neat. Oh, wow. Oh, fuck. Okay. Quickly climbing depletes the shit out of that.
They took those assets from Star Fox Adventure. Bastards.
So Link can climb the mountain or the wall, just like you said, you saw here. So that is
He could climb the mountain or the wall. Well, you already saw that, so why did I say it?
stamina gauge, and you can kind of see how much he can climb by that gauge.
Do they think that babies are watching this? I'm serious.
And then there's a lot of items scattered all around the world, and you can take those.
I'm really petty right now. This is awful. I'm sorry.
And then,
What?
This whole E3, it just...
You're being petty because this is fine. I'm not, like... I'm more upset about Pokemon, honestly. Because, like, Pokemon is not a game I want to watch.
No, my contempt for Nintendo has been building. It's just like, you could do so much better, and you just can't be bothered.
This game starts off faster than fucking Pokemon.
That's
Yeah.
true.
No, this is looking actually really good.
They
This
should
is
have
solid.
started. They should have started with this. They built
should've.
up to this.
No, again, like that guy on Twitter said, like, Nintendo's always trying to delay Zelda, even right now, just showing Pokemon first.
Already, Bill doing some gathering, a lot of climbing.
That
here.
Link is now Johnny Appleseed.
You're just thrown into this world.
This NX is their last chance, man. I don't know.
I mean, that's one thing we can at least rely on Nintendo for, is having good portable games. Okay, so how big is this MAPE?
So here we're going to first look at the map. This circular area here being the extent of the E3 demo that we're showing. This is a high plateau.
Is this going to be on
in
the
the center of
Wii U?
Hyrule.
Yeah.
Wii U and NX.
Sneak peek,
Holy shit, that's actually pretty big.
How big that is, but I
'Cause
think
it's
you'll get to
definitely
see,
using that
look
gamepad.
at the scale of the world.
Well-
later on today.
It's a
Well,
fine use for the gamepad. That I'm fine with that.
yeah. I mean, like, I'm sure the NX is gonna find a way around it. I mean, that, like, what's it called? Twilight Princess was released on GameCube, and GameCube didn't have, you know,
No, you cook a big
didn't have Wiimote controls.
If Shigeru Miyamoto is making it, though, you're only going to be able to use the Wii U pad and not the virtual controller. Because why would you want to use a more versatile controller? That'd be stupid.
Well, with Zelda, I think it'll matter less than Star Fox.
No, but why would you want to have variety with controllers?
And also, Shigeru
That'd be
Miyamoto
stupid.
doesn't have creative control over this one.
I kind of just want him to go away.
Shigeru Miyamoto doesn't have creative control over this one.
place of the kingdom.
Can he lose creative control in general, please?
I'm sure after Star Fox, they're probably considering
I'm
it.
sorry. I mean,
They have a new president now. You know that, right?
He's an old man.
Yeah. So he's probably an old man sick of Shigeru's
And you-
shit.
and you could see the change happening right before our eyes with this E3.
Now, if they resurrect his great grandfather Musashi Miyamoto, he might be able to whip this new.
They had a janitor that was more cooler than most of them. He made the fucking Game Boy. A janitor.
He might be able to whip this company into shape.
He's dead.
With swordsmanship.
Okay, so does this have gradually building fire effects? I want to know if you can make I want to light everything on fire personally.
Kill it with fire.
Good. Oh, you could do the charge slash with the. Oh, that's cool.
Huh. I'm starting to see why Boku really hates Nintendo now.
Because they can do better. But that being said, no, like credit where credit is due. This game looks good. I just wish they put more effort into their other franchises, like they're doing with this game.
So I'll switch over to the axe.
Haha! Now you have an axe.
Now you're playing with power. Axe power. That shit looks like a barbarian's axe. More than a wood. That doesn't look like a wood cutting axe. That looks like an axe made for killing and pillaging.
I'm waiting for Link to get a crafting table.
That's a fucking executioner's axe. Blue nightshade for when you want to smell good. Go swimming! Ah, what the fuck is that?
What?
What is that? What the fuck is
Oh,
a
that's
Korok?
from Wind Waker.
Is it? Oh yeah. Fuck, how could I forget?
Yeah, that's the seedling from the Deku tree from
cool,
Wind Waker.
Cool. Neat. I didn't recognize it because of the art style.
Really?
This is weird.
He looks exactly
like the way the camera smashed over that. I thought Link turned into that thing.
Yeah, or like got picked up by that thing and was showing the back of his head. Oh! Now we got a sword.
Is this a grown-up Wind Waker?
It seems that way. I mean, like, I think this game has a loot system, which is
no. I mean, story-wise.
That would be the ultimate breaking with the Zelda.
I found a rusty piece of crap.
Because if they have the seedlings...
I'm gonna run up and get a shield. Look at that Dark Souls-esque cathedral.
As you can see, the world is open to me.
Is it this me, or do they have no music?
No, there's music. It's really hard to... It's more ambience. There's like really...
Oh yeah, I hear it.
I only hear it because I'm listening to this on my big headphones, so...
But nothing's coming out.
I really like the way the game looks. And there's really cool, like, just visual effects and everything. Hey! This definitely looks very Wind Waker-y. Again, I think this is what Skyward Sword was trying to do, but then just... Didn't. I dig this tribal ambient battle theme. I actually wonder if there's going to be different battle themes for, like, different encounters. Like, if it's like a dynamic music type thing.
There we go.
I got a pot lid. You know, these enemies were harder in Dark Souls, I'm just saying. Because Dark Souls 3 literally added enemies that are like this, and they're actually the most fucking annoying things ever. They're just like, I'm just gonna rush you with this big, dumb, fucking pole spear. That's cool that there's, like, actually, like, more weapons than just a sword, though.
Your piece of crap sword broke.
And weapons break, yeah.
That is cool.
This title, the weapons that Link have actually will break.
And now I'm gonna steal your steak. Goodbye, everyone. I murdered your family and took your food. Because Link is a badass.
This game is that you go into a battle with enemies and then you take their weapons and then so you can use them as your own.
So perhaps we'll head down and check out.
I will say this game definitely looks fun to explore. You know what it gives me vibes of? It gives me Dragon's Dogma vibes. Like a little bit. Granted, probably much less like crazy over-the-top Capcom-y. That's a
Link's
game
gonna,
I'm. That's a
Link's
game.
gonna find Zelda and Ganondorf's gonna rape her.
That's a game I'm surprised that you guys haven't played.
What?
Dragon's Dogma.
I have to buy it.
It's pretty-
I've been interested in it.
If I'm gonna recommend it, I'm gonna recommend if you ever just get a good gaming PC at any point, get that because the console version honestly runs like shit by comparison. Like Capcom released a really bang up port last year to PC, and it's like pretty much the definitive version now. Like I'm at the point where I'm like, if you want to play Dragon's Dogma, like just you don't even need like the highest specs to run it because it's an old game. Like you run that shit at nice 30 frames, and the game's like a whole different experience.
And
I'm probably
and you can mod flying Dangan flying free back into it.
yeah, flying into free.
The wind is pushing
Like,
me.
believe me, I love the song that they added. It's fucking beautiful, and it does honestly fit the tone a bit better. But
The Triforce comes in threes.
Yo! What the fuck is happening? Oh!
What is happening?
So Link's gained the power of slowdown.
Launcher. What the hell happened?
Lynx gets bullet time. Perfect timing. Yeah. Yeah, I got pants. So I got a new pair of
trousers.
Whoa!
I did the money.
I got some pants. Put some pants on.
Who put these pants in this box?
I mean, to be fair though, I will say Nintendo did say at the jump all they're doing at E3 is Pokemon and Zelda.
Well, then, yeah, they should
It's not like
half an hour.
No, I agree, but it's not like they didn't warn us. They could have been dicks and been like, "We have a big show at E3. Get ready." But they didn't.
I wonder why Nintendo's behind the curb.
You know what it is too? I actually kind of don't. At the same time, I don't mind that they have a minimalist showing because what I think they're doing with the NX is they want to actually release the NX with games, and they want
no, that's gonna be the final straw. If next year the NX doesn't come out and it has like I'll be fine with 3 or 4 solid games. If it doesn't have that, then I don't care.
No, I think that's why, because I think they want the game, because this is already one of them. This is pretty much confirmed an NX title, and it'll probably run the best on NX. But, like, I think what they're going to do is they're just building up, like, momentum for the console, so they could have developers, like, I'm sure the console is almost done. Like, what they're going to do is they're going to next year say, hey, here's the console, look at all these games. And
but that's my point, though. They can't show it.
I just hope they don't do that same confusing shit.
Because
that
I think they want to show the console when they're going to show the games at the same time. Because that's the problem, is when they showed the Wii U, there were no games. Nobody got hype.
No, but they put a release date for the Wii U with no games. You could show the console and not have a release date and say, it's gonna come, this is just what it looks like right now.
Yeah, but they didn't show the Wii U console for mad long. They just kept showing that controller. It was like, is that the console? What the fuck?
No, yeah. They, like, look, they're just, I think they're playing it safe because they know they fucked up with the Wii U. And even if this
they fucked up with every regard.
If this is all they're showing, and they said, at least they weren't lying. Like, they could have said, hey, look, we got a big show this year. They didn't say that. They said, we're showing Zelda, and we're showing Pokemon. They're not like, it's not like Ubisoft or like Microsoft where they're just patting themselves on the back and like, we're gonna have a great show, guys. Cringy kids coming out dancing. Aisha Tyler, memes. Yeah. Like,
you know what?
That gives us content to make fun of, but like that's not a good thing.
You know what would be the biggest slam dunk and the simplest to do? Just fucking release Mother 3.
I think that would be great.
Like how? Like just get a translator. Bam.
Watch,
You're done.
like honestly, I also feel like that. Watch that just be like what also happens next year. Like Nintendo is you know that move in Pokemon Bide? That's what Nintendo's using right now. One turn later, they're gonna hit you hard.
I don't know why they couldn't say that though. Like that should be a final resort. They know that that's like ammunition in their gun of hype.
But I also don't think like I don't think they want to release the I don't think they want people to think that they're dropping support for the Wii U just yet. Because when they said they're making the new console and that it might be coming out this year, there was a massive outroar, huge outcry.
Well, because they made a big deal of it last year. Reggie literally said, "And come back next year because the NX."
Well, deadlines, like, look, they had to, like, I don't know. See, I'm not going to get upset because I'm not going to pretend to know what happens behind closed doors. But they're not like disingenuous. Like
No,
they're not.
and honestly,
it's not like,
a lot of my stuff just comes from a lot of things in general. Shigeru Miyamoto's way of making games, just
But
how
you
they
can't
treat
say-
YouTubers. It's an amalgamation of all
But
these fuck ups,
you can't
and
say
some of them can be easily solved.
But you can't say Star Fox is a bad game.
And I think people saw, you know,
Like
I think they could have given extra control support.
I think what I would have had instead of that is just have a new Star Fox game instead of Star Fox 64 again. Granted,
Like I said, story wise, it was fine to me.
it was hype, but like I just think that like if they had pro controller support, not as many people would be complaining.
Exactly, and I don't know anymore. It's just
I think
I've stated my fact. Shigeru Miyamoto is the Vince McMahon of Nintendo. He just thinks that he's right, and he just wants to do what he wants to do.
right.
And if you want to do what you want to do, that's fine. But you're not gonna sell as much as you could.
I actually have to go to work soon. This has been going on for a while. Fuck.
You have work at 3,
This
don't
is
you?
why I'm
Yeah.
glad I don't have any allegiances to any companies. I don't feel any like way.
Oh no, I don't have an allegiance
Me
either.
neither,
Honestly,
really.
like whatever console gets released,
try to
like,
be.
I win in general.
I try to look for the good things in everybody. That's why I was kind of pissed because, like, I'm not gonna say names, but a buddy of mine on Facebook was calling me a sheep for liking Tekken 7 and Microsoft's games, and I'm like, buddy, like, first off, like Tekken 7 isn't even a Microsoft exclusive.
Third of all, you sent your Xbox One to the slaughter.
Yeah, I'm not a Microsoft fanboy. I can be hype about Scalebound, Dead Rising, and Recore because they're also coming to PC. I can play those games. I don't need an Xbox.
Yep.
And I think that's why Microsoft failed, is because ultimately they look at all the fucking Afro Kappas happening in the fucking Twitch chat. All the Afro Kappas. Oh my god. But yeah, I think at the end of the day, like, the biggest thing that companies should do at E3 showings is sell their console. Microsoft completely failed in that regard. Arguably, I think I think Nintendo is at least playing it safe because people are hyped for Pokemon and Zelda.
Yeah, but you don't. Oh, what?
I don't.
know
Look,
anymore.
no. I'm not disagreeing with you. I don't think the presentation should have been as long as it was for Pokemon. If anything, I think this should have come before Pokemon, because at least this is like.
Wait, are they playing the demo again?
Yes.
Well, they said they're going a different route this time. I think
All day.
they're
The
showing
same
like.
demo.
Whatever. I think we could probably stop the stream now.
Yeah.
Because again, they said they're not having a conference just showing off these games.
Well,
And
I'd
I'm
say
sure
wait.
and you know what? I'm sure people who want pure gameplay and nothing else, they're getting what they want. Because this isn't just a CG trailer. Honestly, they're showing more for the Zelda game than Sony's shown for God of War or fucking Resident Evil.
God of Witcher.
or Horizon.
Well, Resident Evil, yeah, but I don't think God of War is this far along in development.
True. Actually, it looked pretty into it. You know what weirds me out the most about God of War, though? It looks like The Last of Us.
Dude, the
That's
gameplay
okay. That's
is
another comparison that we didn't think about.
It looks like, yo, Kratos looks like Joel. And he's so wise. He's nothing
Who is making the new God of War?
Same team. I think it's just different.
Is
I'm
it?
sure it's gonna be like more of a combination of like The Last of Us meets The Witcher. I actually kind of want to see.
We brought up The Witcher.
I actually kind of want in this. If they show off a dungeon in this, I'll be happy. Like if they just go to a dungeon and show puzzles. Like I'll be happy.
Always present everywhere you go.
But I guess if you want.
Oh no, yeah, it is Santa Monica Studios.
Yeah. But I guess if you want just raw, unbridled gameplay, like you're getting what you want here. Like, well, at least fans are. And to credit where credit is due, this looks like the best Zelda game in years. Honestly,
this game, this type of conference works, I guess, because the guy's not stopping constantly, and there's more action. But for Pokemon, not
yeah,
even.
no, Pokemon was bad. This is actually not terrible.
Bill continuing.
And they said they're trying to show off this whole area of the game to show you how big the game is and how much more there is to it.
It's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't, I guess.
Like any other day.
Type of scenario.
Yeah, I feel like no matter what, they're gonna get shit. But I guess like this is the least shit way. Like people will complain for a little while, but if they showed off the NX with no games, like I think it'd be worse for them. They'd be worse off. This is the safe route. That's what
It's just for the fact that because they're the gaming people that have the most legacy and they have the most notable gaming characters. So it's like there's more of a come on, get yourself out of this, you know. Not to take away from like Sony or Microsoft and stuff like that, but like they're the ones that have been in the game for the longest, and they're the ones that have arguably the strongest IPs in all of gaming. So the pressure on them is way more than like other like Microsoft or PlayStation. At least I feel. And it's also the fact that they have the potential.
Get another club. Let's see.
Like, I think, yeah, the biggest thing is they just shouldn't have showed. Oh, get fucked! The biggest thing is like they shouldn't have fucking shown Pokemon.
This is big as shit.
Yeah, they shouldn't have shown. They shouldn't have shown Pokemon for as long as they did, because at the end of the day, we all know how Pokemon plays.
Apparently
we all
not
know
to
how
that woman that was playing in Exodus.
We all know how to play Pokemon. Like,
they should have just went straight into what's different, and then
meanwhile
wrapped it up.
We've just been told that those items will be going live.
Like showed off that menu in the middle of a battle.
To get your
that's really about it.
We have Bill Trinin's hot face.
As we've talked about,
I will say I do love Reggie. I do love the dynamic duo of Reggie and Bill.
It's really all about
if I could take anything from Nintendo, like Miyamoto is Vince McMahon. That new president looks old. I'm not sure what he's gonna do, but he looks pretty old. But Bill and Reg, though, they're on point all the time. Bill got fired 5 times, which is great. Hey, Bill, you're fired.
Yes, so stay tuned. We're going to take another look at our next segment. We're going to be focusing on some exploration.
I think that was actually it.
I kind of raised it a little bit. They were just, because I was like, they just said stuff about Miitomo and stuff like that. And stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think the rest of the day is just Zelda. So I guess are we ending the stream for now then, I guess?
That conference was shit.
but it wasn't a conference.
That conference wasn't a conference.
It wasn't. They said I looked into it. They said they're not having a conference. They're just showing off Pokemon and Zelda. That's not a conference. Don't treat it. Don't treat it as a conference. Because then you're just giving yourself higher expectations. I already went into this with low expectations. I already went into this like, I know they're not showing anything else. You know, Zelda's probably going to be good.
Overall wasn't great.
Me too. I'm not particularly crazy about Nintendo IPs. So I kind of went into this with
I care about Nintendo IPs they don't use anymore.
So I just kind of went into this with a very whatever. But
Yeah,
I didn't
right.
expect it to be this boring.
But here's the thing, like, we still have whatever. I'm pretty sure like Capcom and Square are doing a thing.
Are they?
Yeah, I think so.
Hold on. E3.
Well, Dead Rising already got announced, so that's kind of. I guess they're gonna show that again.
I'm pretty hyped for Dead Rising. I'm not gonna lie. My problem with Dead Rising 3 was that it was like they tried to do a serious Walking Dead style game. When I'm like, no.
It's like, yeah, no.
That's like more on Resident Evil's alley. Even though honestly, Resident Evil started being a dumb, fun action game.
Yeah, become Action Evil.
Action Evil, character Action Evil. with gun katas and shit. With sick gun katas.
And Jake, the best fan fiction character.
I like Jake though.
Here's the list of games because they're only gonna focus on Link and Pokemon. Here's the games that they didn't want to care to plug. Corpse Party, 3DS. Dragon Quest, I can't fucking say.
Yeah.
B11 Fragments of the Forgotten Past. Don't know why they could have showed that more. Exile's End. Harvest Moon. Sky Tree Village. Legend of Zelda Wii U. Monster Hunter Generations. Pokemon. River City Tokyo Rumble.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's a 3DS River City game coming out along with Underground.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, like we're getting 2 River City games. That's hype.
They reanimated all of the sprites to look like classic Kunio sprites, but like their moves have like new animations and they have specials and shit.
Yeah, this is the 3DS one, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure that's another game you're wanting to
Cut to
3DS.
some Call Me Johnny's reaction of Sonic Boom, Fire and Ice. Story of Seasons, Trio of Towns. Tokyo Mirage, that's already out.
Not in America.
Yuka and Lele, and Zero Time Dilemma.
Bloodstained.
Where's their list? Where is the E3.com?
Why are people saying Nintendo won? No, they didn't.
What?
Do they have a brain tumor, those people?
People in the chat are saying Nintendo won. I hope they're trolling. Cause like, look, it's not fair to compare them to Sony and Microsoft right now with what they did. It's not. But they didn't win by any stretch of the means.
I don't think anyone
They showed
won.
off what they showed off what they had to show off. If anything, the people who won are the indie game developers, because Yuka and Lele and Bloodstained look awesome, and Cuphead.
I don't think anyone won these. Like,
you know what won? Berserk Muso. That's right. Fucking get hype. Muso, the game not even announced at E3.
Fuck all that shit. Here comes Berserk.
That's what I just said. Yeah. Like, dude, that trailer. Like, fuck. Cause that's the thing. Like, people were speculating, like, oh, is this gonna be a Berserk Muso? I'm like, I wouldn't do that. And then, like, I looked at the countdown site and what it looked like. I'm like, oh wait, no, they might. So I stayed on the countdown site, and then the trailer popped up. Actually, then a 404 popped up saying Berserk Muso, and I'm like, whoa!
Yeah, Pat was hyped for it before the trailer dropped. He was like, "Did you see the thing with the lettering,
dude?"
And then freaking
Matt was not hyped. But here's the
Matt,
thing.
no, because Matt didn't think it was gonna be a freaking Berserk Muso game.
But that's the thing, like, they're never hype about Muso, but, like, Berserk, more than anything, is perfect for Muso. You know, with all the armies of men that Guts cuts down, you're gonna tell me that Muso isn't perfect for Berserk. Fuck off.
And the fact that, it's nighttime, time to
All
be...
the previous Berserk games have been bootleg Musos.
Yeah.
Except for Sword of Berserk, which was more of an arcade game. But then the game, the Millennium Arc game, is pretty much a Muso game. More or less. Like a top-down Muso game.
Isn't Sword of the Berserk the one with that, like, that made-up side quest that may not be canon?
But that's the Dreamcast one, Guts' Rage.
Oh, yeah.
Sword of Berserk, Guts' Rage. That game was less of a Muso, even though there was times where you're fighting a bunch of dudes at once. Less of a Muso, more of a beat 'em up.
A hack and slash.
Pretty much. Like, but it was structured like a beat 'em up. It was stage by stage, with continues and everything.
What?
I think
beat 'em up was just a hack and slash with weapons.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I tend to distinguish the two differently. Hack and slash is something more like in between character action and Muso. Like, it's not quite character action, but not quite Muso either.
Oh, Muso's
if
a hack
that
and
makes
slash.
sense. I don't know. I guess I just think that Berserk is perfect for Muso. I really don't think any other genre is really, like, suitable. Like, you could do... I guess you could... Like, everybody's like, do a Berserk fighting game. I don't think that would work. There's too many big guys in Berserk for that to work. Like,
you do boss battle type things. There's no reason
okay,
why-
the only way that Berserk would work as a fighting game is if they do it like Warzard, Red Earth.
Yeah.
Like, where it's just, you pick one of 4 characters, and then you go fight bosses. Like, that's all I'd see it working as. Because that's what Red Earth was. Red Earth was just 4 fighting game type characters, and you go fight giant T-Rexes and squids and ancient chimeras. It was a really weird game, and that's what I think would only work for Berserk. I don't think they'd make that again. Warzard felt like a one and done. I can't stand this music. I'm turning the stream off.
I don't see anything else having a press conference.
Maybe I was wrong.
Hey everybody, welcome back to
They're there.
Live at E3. I'm Sam.
I mean, the Square stuff that was like, they showed off a new Nier trailer, which made me happy. Again, you don't know what that is, though.
Not a clue.
Showing off a ton of Final Fantasy 15, which is great.
Yeah, they were everywhere. They're at the Microsoft conference. and
No,
Sony.
love it. Like, that game looks good. I'm just mad that at the Microsoft conference they had a really embarrassing showing of the game. Sony even topped them on that. Like, who isn't
Well,
hyped?
because they have a stronger connection with Sony. I could see that right off
Who
the
isn't
bat.
hyped for playing as Prompto first-person stupid gun minigame? It looks great.
Aren't they still having a battle with having the MMO Final Fantasy on Xbox? Are they still having that?
Oh, 14? That's
Yeah.
a rumor that 14 might come to Microsoft because they're
Yeah,
supporting...
so they're on better standing than Sony, so they
Oh,
would have the better showing at Sony.
Oh, that's right. No. Square Enix is going to be doing a Final Fantasy 14 related thing. That's what Dan told me. Like,
When and where?
I actually don't know when, but like, he told me that Yoshi P, the head developer on the game, said he's going to be doing a live letter at E3. I think it might just be
E3 press conference.
I think it might just be for like the patch that just came out for the game and like with all the details on that. I don't know if they're gonna release. Maybe they'll release information on the new expansion, which would be fucking great.
It's currently unknown if we will be seeing
Oh,
something today. Of course,
and I don't know if you guys read my comment on your video, but that guy Prompto is a character that's been there in 15. The gun guy.
Yeah.
He's been there.
Okay.
He
But
never
is
had
it
the
like-
VR headset.
Square Enix will have lengthy streams.
Is he there the entire time?
14th,
Yeah.
starting at 11. What the hell is it now? Pacific time. What are you?
This is a tiny portion.
So in about an hour, they are gonna have a thing.
They're not it's not necessarily a press conference. It's basically what Nintendo's doing, but they have more stuff to show. So they're just going to be streaming their games. I hope they stream Dragon Quest VII.
I do remember the gun guy being in one of the trailers, not for the VR thing, but you do like the tag team move with him, and then he just shows up and shoots the guy behind you in the face. And he's like, "All right,
You're going in the drink.
I got your back, bro."
Like, that's the thing. I can at least rely on... I actually also hope Square shows World of Final Fantasy, because that game looks fucking adorable.
The biggest things that they said is it's gonna be Kingdom Hearts, for sure.
Good.
Launches 2.8 launches December. No one knows when it'll be coming out. They're probably gonna give a date for that. New Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts will clearly be in the minds of fans.
I'm going to...
But now they seem like they're definitely going back through the old path again.
I'm really upset because, like Kingdom Hearts better not have Birth by Sleep's combat. Because if you ask me, the perfect Kingdom Hearts gameplay is 2. 2 is a natural evolution of the first game. They added so much to that game. It was fun, varied. You know, it almost... You could argue that Kingdom Hearts 2 is pretty much a character action game. Like, there's a lot of little complexity to it that most people don't see because, well, granted, they made the game, like, mad easy. You didn't really have to use it. But if you wanted to fight, like, Sephiroth or any of the Data Organization or Lingering Will, you needed to be on your fucking point.
Some of the, like, the free, some of the go to whatever plane you want stuff kind of falls on its face if you don't do it in the correct order.
So, do you want to know why I don't like Nintendo? There's a video up of new Pokemon.
Oh, is there? Oh my
fucking
god! Link it. Actually, play it in the stream.
I'll link it right now.
If we're still streaming, even.
Yeah,
we are.
Play it in the stream. That's the real Nintendo Pokemon conference. Already see a new Pokemon on the title of the video. God damn it, Nintendo, you suck! I want to love you, but please. Oh god, that's loud. Oh, Jesus.
Chico, it should be noted for those of you guys who are watching. Chico likes to shoot everything that moves, but you don't
the fucking woodpecker's called Picky Peck.
Yeah.
You can survive.
How can you not say that is Peggy Hill?
It's pretty peggy.
I'll move this out of the way.
Yo, Young Goose. Like, why couldn't they just play this?
Exactly!
Why couldn't they play this? Grubbin looks hype as fuck. I want to hug him. He looked grumpy as hell.
Hire Game Explain to do your fucking E3.
Game Explain did your... that Pangoro's there, and he's the best! Who hating Pangoro? Who? Nobody, I tell you. Nobody. Nobody hating on Pangoro. My boy. Or
Someone
Crocodile.
hating on Pangoro.
Because they don't like bonchos or cool things. This is what they could have showed! Literally this!
Look at it!
Because the Battle Royale's in this trailer!
Well, then.
Fuck off! Wasting time! Holy shit!
You gonna show it on stream?
Dude, I'm crying right now. This could have been it. This could have been it. But they wasted so much fucking time.
Says you're offline.
Huh?
Says you're offline.
Was it?
Ugh.
No, you're back. It said you were offline.
Ooh, lying.
Probably. Just like Nintendo's E3. I hate it.
There's you know what's way hyper than anything? There's a 50-minute long King of Fighters video.
Yeah, I saw that just now.
King of Fighters KOF station. Fuck. Like,
Oh, okay, that's not how you do it. That's
now I need to download this and watch this at work. I'm gonna do that right quick. Go keep vid, do that. Because look, I will absorb as much King of Fighters 14 as I can.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Watch King of Fighters.
I don't care.
The energy is drained from my body, and I don't know why.
You know what's funny? I'm hyped for like a bunch of isolated games that didn't get shown at big conferences. Like indie games, Ukulele, fucking hell, honestly, I'm more hyped for Mighty Number 9 than Nintendo made me hype at all. How sad is that? Because at least I know that Mighty Number 9 will be, like, okay, good. It won't be offensive. And you know what? That trailer that they released with fucking Not Get a Robo was way better than the previous fucking "you anime fan going to the prom."
Yeah, the Mighty Number 9 trailer was cringy though.
Anime fan going to the prom. Dude, I was like dying laughing when I first saw that. I'm not gonna lie. Cause like, cringe can make me laugh. Oh, Leon, I forgot to ask you. Did you see the Team Kim trailer for King of Fighters?
Yeah.
Kim's dead!
He's so short.
He's so
short brick houseman.
So cool! I mean, I wish maybe the only thing I wish is he seems like he plays a bit too much like Kim, but then again, the more I saw his moves, I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, it seems like he's got the moveset that Kim's son had in Garo.
Jae-hoon, yeah.
Yeah, Jae-hoon. Like he had the fucking like quarter circle forward punch move that he had where he he put his one leg up and you can charge it, and then he jumps forward and does a bunch of rapid kicks.
Yeah.
He had that move, so I'm like, oh, I actually think he might just be that, which is cool. Kind of wish they put.
And he even kind of has his max special from Garo.
Yeah. I guess if that's a way to put Jae-hoon in the game while keeping narrative consistency, which I'm not even sure King of Fighters has, I'll be honest, but as Geese Howard's alive and so is Tong Fu Roo. But that being said, I don't think the King of Fighters universe is like the same as like Garo or Art of Fighting. I think it's completely separate.
Yeah, it is for some reason or another.
I think that's for the best, just so it doesn't get things confused. Like, you don't want to have a fucking world with like all these fighting game tournaments in it.
That's why Rock is never going to be in a King of Fighters game.
Yeah. But hey, we have Shun-A. Aren't you excited for Shun-A?
Who's that?
The guy with the fire ice claws.
Oh, yeah. I didn't see any gameplay of him yet.
That's actually what this 15. I'm gonna post a link to this King of Fighters video if you just want to. I mean, I gotta leave soon, but I guess if you want to keep the stream going and stream this, like this is 50 minutes. Not all 50 minutes is gameplay, but like if you go like maybe 10 minutes in, you'll skip around, you'll see the gameplay. I think they go into detail on what the characters can do.
Yeah, I'm about to shut her down.
Okay.
Well, this was the first attempt at us ever doing an E3.
We did terrible, but what a...
No, when we got to Sony, it got better. It was
no. I'll be honest. I think I guess the video...
Really Xbox that was just a train wreck.
Yeah, I think Xbox, like... I think
it was fine.
The video quality could have been better, but I think the commentary was on point. And I think if you guys don't like the video quality, what you could do is just sync the audio up with the the actual stream, there you go. You can hear us. Hey.
The video quality was fine for this one.
Yeah. Yeah, this one was actually pretty good.
These streams are doing better than some of our videos.
There are more people. Holy shit! There are more people playing Overwatch than there are people playing WoW.
Yeah.
10 million people. Holy
You hear
shit!
that there's a Warcraft movie out? I don't care.
I'm probably gonna end up seeing it just because I'm curious. Because it seems like that movie's getting flack from all the critics, but then like WoW fans that I know, or just people who know WoW vaguely, like watch the movie and are like, it wasn't that bad.
So if you're a WoW fan, you'll care.
No, not even. No, I said like even friends who vaguely know WoW, like they know WoW by word, not they didn't play WoW.
If they went CG, I would have cared, but they went live action, so...
That's the thing. People say the orcs are the best part of the movie because it's
boring.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest problem I hear is that like there's the stuff with the humans are boring, but then the orcs are cool. Like Gul'dan is cool. He's basically just Shang Tsung.
Oh, apparently, they're exploring way more of the game. It looks like they're not playing the demo anymore. They're just...
No, they are playing a demo. It's they said they brought the 36 character build to E3.
Because
it's basically the almost finished build.
I think Link was the Pokemon
like,
Shiver.
Environments change, and you have to change clothes for them.
What?
Like, they're in a cold place, so they had to put on warmer clothes.
Oh, Zelda?
Yeah.
Oh. No, they said that, well, I guess, yeah, maybe now they're showing off more of the full experience. But, well, yeah, so I'm hyped to go to work and watch more Mobile Suit people killing themselves. Why the fuck did Miss Matilda's husband have to kill himself? And to finish,
she didn't know.
And to finish my statement before Nintendo's press conference even started, fucking Miharu, the chick that Kai liked, like when she went aboard White Base, Kai found out about the information she was leaking to the Xeon guys, and they're like, those aren't fishermen, those are Xeon spies. So then they intercepted them. So then Kai and Miharu go up on a big Medea that's loaded with missiles, and then I guess Medea goes to jail, but anyway. So
you say that, and then you just completed my thought. I was thinking about a giant, like, fucking Tyler Perry's Medea floating in space.
That's literally the first thing I ever thought of when I heard that there was an aircraft in the Gundam universe called the Medea transport. But anyway, so Kai and Miharu are flying, and they're like, "Get the missiles ready." And Miharu's like, "Oh, they're not working." And then Kai's like, "Wait, there's this thing that you can do. Now you have to go on the missile dock and do it manually. But if you do it, then the missiles will go." And then Miharu's like, "I'll do it." And he's like, "Wait, no! I didn't tell you how yet." So then she goes and does it anyway. And then the air pressure from the missile knocks her off the Medea transport, and she fucking dies.
Good.
A lot of people in Gundam are stupid, Bob.
They're fucking stupid.
A lot of people die for
I'm not hyped for Zeta because that means I'm gonna have to deal with cats again. And I fucking hate cats.
Well,
no,
cats
dude,
become
there's
not
some death.
terrible
There's some
Zeta.
death in Zeta. There's a decent amount of death in Zeta.
Yeah, but
especially
fuck
at
cats.
the end, people just drop.
But fuck cats.
If I can remember, Cats becomes not terrible in Zeta.
Yeah, but no, he's still terrible. No. Sorry, no. He makes so many bad decisions that, like, it's kind of like... that video I posted about cats, like, flying into an asteroid during a fight is pretty much just his character... That. Also, I got really upset because then I found out one of the shit-ass kids on board the White Base is cats.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh fuck.
It's the goofy kid with the green suit.
And I hate cats in this one too because I hate the kid characters. I think they add nothing to the story.
Does he even survive that long? I don't even fucking remember. I know he dies.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
I watched all of Zeta. I'm dreading Double Zeta the most.
Oh, I gave up on Double Zeta.
I'm gonna watch it.
Did you know that Yazan has his top moment there?
No, he doesn't.
Trash
Stop
man.
lying. Stop fucking lying.
Repo, Yaz.
No. Doesn't he not even have his Humbrabi anymore in that?
No, he lands in trash and he's like, I'm a crazy homeless guy. We get the kids.
Basically.
Why the fuck is that a comedy series and then they drop another colony on Earth and now it's serious?
Yazan is basically one of the burglars from Home Alone in Double Zeta.
Oh my god, that's the best.
You know what the saddest thing is? Like Double Zeta has good moments, and I'm sure if they were to remake,
yes, it does. But
I'm sure if they were to remake Double Zeta, like if they gave Double Zeta the treatment they gave to the Zeta Gundam series by making like a compilation movies
and trying
Judo
to force Double
Ashta
Zeta out of
is
canon.
a very likable protagonist.
Well, that's the thing.
Extremely more
like,
likable than I think Camille or Amuro were in their respective Gundams.
The issue with that, though, Leon, is that by proxy they're taking Char's counterattack out of canon.
Good.
No.
But he's a pedophile.
But it's Char. Have you been
pedophile.
watching Origin? Like, he's borderline a serial killer.
Yeah, that's before Char's counterattack.
But in Char's counterattack, like, everything he worked up, it made sense because everything he worked up for in Camille was literally lost. Like, because of what happened with him and Papta Mishirako. Like, he basically became a vegetable. So then, like, as a result, Char lost all that work. He said, fuck it. Fuck everything. It makes sense.
I did not get any of that out of that movie.
That's the reason, because like like Char hates the Earth.
Maybe because I watched it with Wacky and he's loud, so maybe I just didn't hear important things and all I saw was, is he riding a horse trying to get with a little girl?
They did make it, well, that's also the thing, like anything involving girls in Gundam is always awkward because Tomino doesn't know how to write female
It's like
characters.
asparagus or something. What the hell's that girl's name?
I know who, Apoli?
Yeah, I know that she was the fucking worst.
Yeah.
The worst kid in Gundam ever.
I will say, no, like Tomino just doesn't know how to write female characters. I mean, Bikini Squad.
Can tell that with Zeta.
The fucking Bikini Squad in Victory Gundam is pretty much paramount to that.
Victory Gundam was fine. In fact, Victory Gundam's one of my favorites, honestly.
Yeah, a lot of people, like, I feel like a lot of people...
Protagonist, I could sympathize with the protagonist more than I could with fucking Judah or Camille. I hated them. But
that game did, I mean, not that game, that series did have its fair share of insane characters.
Yeah, I think it was, I mean, I still preferred Zeon being the main enemy. But how like the main protagonist characters were portrayed, I think that's the best that they've ever portrayed the protagonists.
You just need to watch Gundam X and meet the new type Dolphin.
I might do Turn A next.
You should do no before you do Turn A. Like, well, what was the last one you watched?
G Gundam.
Okay.
No, was it G Gundam?
Yeah, maybe watch Wing if you want, but I do recommend watching Gundam X before Turn A.
I mean, I might do the other one in UC.
Oh, Unicorn?
No, I already watched that.
Unicorn's great. But what other UC one?
With an R, Ruck.
Oh, G Recco?
Recco, that's what it is.
Oh, well, you'd be a braver man than me. I couldn't sit through an episode of that.
I sat through Double Zeta!
No, it's worse.
No.
You sat through Double Zeta and fucking Gochin's Adventures.
No, but it's worse.
That was a treasure.
No, it's worse.
That wasn't
no,
bad.
It's worse.
That was amazing.
No, it's worse. G-Reco is actually just garbage. Like
Bob, you son of-
cool mobile suit designs. Cool mobile suit designs. Credit where credit is due, but every character in that fucking series is a vapid asshole. Especially the main character. I can't stand the main character. He's a vapid asshole. And also girl who can only say G G G.
Is it as bad as saying Peru, Peru, Peru too?
Worse. And also, I actually don't even know if G-Reco takes place in Universal Century.
It's Universal Century. I've looked it up.
Okay. I think it takes place so far further than Victory, like to the point where there was a whole cannibal thing happening, where there was a food shortage.
Yeah, I've heard.
Then they had to resort to cannibalism.
So the Devil May Cry 2 did. Got it.
Basically, like honestly, I am gonna get to a point where I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna muscle through G-Reco, but especially from what I hear,
I need to see this for myself.
Shaq rode G-Reco's dick for a whole 11 episodes, but then he eventually realized that it's bad. Because, Shaq would do nothing but hype up G-Reco. Like, he was like, oh, G-Reco, I love the G-Self, it's such a cool robot. It is. It's a cool Gundam. But then you watch it, and you're like, wow, this isn't good. And
everybody sucks. Why does everybody suck?
Why does everybody suck? Literally everyone.
Why do they all take a suck?
And the worst part is that, you know how, some Gundam series typically have time skips?
Yeah. This
one just randomly has time skips and just doesn't tell you. That's the worst. And it's half the length of a regular Gundam series. Honestly, if I were to recommend a modern Gundam series that just recently came out, I'd say avoid that and watch Iron-Blooded Orphans, because at least Iron-Blooded Orphans isn't rushed, and it takes its time with the plot, has really good characters, manly bro characters, you could say, deals with dark elements that make sense, and will have a second season. Unlike G-Reco, which is so bad that it won't have a second season.
I'm afraid of those orphans.
No, those fucking orphans are awesome. And I'm actually really annoyed because Wooly just does nothing but shit talk that show, and I'm like, are we watching the same show? This is not for kids.
More details were revealed about Pokemon because Game Explain is killing it.
I don't understand. I guess Wooly is just I feel like Wooly only likes fucking 8th MS Team and nothing else.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I will be on board with him all the way through with hating on Seed Destiny.
Well, you can ask him at too many games.
No, I'm not gonna put him on the. I'm not gonna fucking put him on the spot for that. If he doesn't,
I feel like he's expecting it anyway.
No,
Bob, do it.
No.
If you won't, I will.
No. Look, because the man can think what he wants to think. What I will say, no. For all fairness, he gave Iron-Blooded Orphans more of a chance than Hunter x Hunter. And to be fair, he made a lot of valid criticisms. I just think that he took them a bit too extreme. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
We're coming for you, Wooly. The lion can ride a cloud.
Good. Okay, so I actually have to get ready for work now, so I'll talk to you guys later. It was good. I was here for the worst. I'm glad.
Yeah, he said it. You see, he said it. He said it's the worst.
I mean, it pretty much is. I guess at the end of the day, even if they said it's not a conference, you expect them to have a conference. And that the fact that they're basically doing what other companies like Square are doing, but Square probably has more to show off. Watch the Square thing, DeeJay. Let me know how that is. If you can.
I guess it was the worst conference because it wasn't a conference. So
yeah. By way of not being a conference. because they're a
coulda
big
showed
company.
They could have showed a whole lot less Pokemon and just went straight into this.
Mm-hmm. It could have been just shorter. Like, I wouldn't have cared if it was shorter. Like, if they just showed that one trailer for Pokemon and then all that Zelda, I wouldn't have been upset.
That one trailer for Pokemon maybe showed the 4-way battle.
I think they actually showed more Pokemon than Zelda.
Nah, they're still doing Zelda.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, they've been showing a lot more of Zelda.
Well, at least that game it looks cool.
At least there's more to look at. Like,
yeah, like Marlon's comparing it to Neo and Dark Souls. He's like, look at us with Zelda Souls. And yeah, the game has like durability and shit. It's cool, like a natural evolution.
I might do a Square Enix stream because for some odd reason that Nintendo, thank you, I don't have the strength to do anything. I'm serious. Like I'm sitting here. And it's like I was gonna edit stuff, but I just don't.
You just you want more, so just watch Square and watch them probably
I don't
do
want more, but at the same time, I want to be somewhat productive. So
watch Square do what Nintendo did better.
Nintendo, come on! I had to do 3 doubles all weekend.
You know what?
And now you put me through this.
Even if Square shows more Final Fantasy 15, I'm okay with it because I'm hyped for that game. I'm hyped for the brothers' adventure.
The games that they showed weren't bad, mind you. It's just that this not conference was poorly structured.
It was. I'm hyped for Pokemon. I still am. I like Pokemon, but like
it's almost like they couldn't have shown anything and people would still have bought both those games.
Right.
So why bother?
I think it's fine that they showed all that Zelda, but like Pokemon, no. No, we know how to play Pokemon. We know what Pokemon is.
They showed other things that you can do, but they did it in such a half-ass backwards way that's like, eh.
All they needed to do was make a packed trailer for it. That's it. They didn't need to have somebody sit down and play it.
I gotta actually get going now, though, so I'll talk to you guys later. Let me know how the Square stream is, I guess.
Yeah, I'm done with this. I'm about to go get something to eat.
Leon, do you want to try Square? Or?
Maybe he'll come in later or whatever, if he's up for it.
When is it?
It's like a half hour about. I'll set it up, and
it's probably going to be a long stream, so you could probably just show up later.
Yeah, if anything, I'll do all the setup.
Honestly, I don't blame you if you don't want to, if Nintendo killed it for you.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all. It's just that, like, I don't have the energy to do anything, because I was going to go right to editing videos, but...
Alright. I'll talk to you guys later.
Alright.
So I'm going to do Square. I've solidified it. Bam. Leon May.
Alright. Shutting her down now. Goodbye. See you when we get back to the squares.
Bye, everybody.